unsuspecting driver at a Milwaukee barbershop.
I got an apprentice here shadowing me. I'm gonna put this hot towel on, man. About a good 3 minutes, all right?
The apprentice is Donald Driver.
So when you come here, you drive?
Yes.
Your car got seatbelts?
Yeah.
You wear them?
No.
Okay, but why not?
Because I don't want to.
But do you know you can get a ticket for that? I'm gonna give you a ticket. Bet you wish you buckle up now.
Oh, my God.
Donald Driver can't always be there to remind you.
Take it, click it. There we go. Click it or ticket.
And let's reduce fatalities on Wisconsin roadways. Sponsored by Wisconsin DOT.
Tune in to KBN every day at 2 o'clock. Kyle Brust and Nortman. 94.5 ESPN is WKTI and WKTI HD, Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
Kyle Brust and Nortman live from Capco Park in beautiful Mequon, Wisconsin. A little chilly today, but it still is beautiful as Alex Strofe makes his debut to show the whole world once again how unathletic that he is. I'm Kyle Wallace, and coming up the stairs right now, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Ben Brust. Now, always here when you call, but always on time. What's up, Ben?
Oh, my gosh. I got so lucky I didn't get a speeding ticket.
You were cruising?
I was flying.
The Lord was with you.
The
Lord was watching. He was just guiding your car right here safely. Why are you huffing and puffing, Ben Brust?
Because I went to the Lakeshore Chinooks corporate office.
Oh, wow.
Like I was applying for a job.
Yeah, you were trying to be a hidden coach.
I was trying to sell some tickets for them, man.
I see.
Woo!
You caught your breath yet, man?
No, I haven't.
Wait a minute. You just had to run. You didn't have to run in the car. You were sitting in the car.
Dude, as fast as I went in the cars, as fast as I ran to this place. Great hospitality, though. They said, you're the idiot who's late?
Yeah.
They guided me right over here.
They were definitely waiting for you. The other guy, because, Bradley Norman's off today, so the other guy, Alex Strofe, because he felt like he had to do his show today from the studio, he's also running a little bit behind.
It is amazing, though, on a day like today where I would say the only thing that had me happy was being able to keep track of the 4 runs that the Brewers put up on Paul Skeens.
Oh, they put up 4 runs. I've been focused on here that I haven't even looked.
No, that's good. That's good. You should be focused on here.
What is it, the third inning or something?
No, in the second inning, they batted 9 batters, 4 earned runs against Paul Skeens.
Oh, wow. So the Brewers is cooking.
And then Jacob Mizorowski, I believe, is in the top of the third. He leadoff walk, had a runner on third, 1 out in the first inning, and got out of that. I mean,
yeah, we're at the bottom of the third now.
So he's already through the. He's only faced, I believe, 10 batters.
Wow. Yeah, it looks like I only see 9 guys at bats. Oh, yeah, I only see 9 at bats. I don't see anybody with. Oh, and there's a walk.
Well, there's a walk. There's a walk for the first batter. So if everyone's 0 for 1 and there's a walk, so is he no hit right now?
No hit right now.
I love it. The guy's amazing.
The first time seeing this guy for these guys, it's like they're probably astonished. They're probably hearing about it because they're probably buying into not the myth, but the for real what he is, and like, dang, this is real. 5 strikeouts out of 10 guys that he's faced. That's ridiculous. He struck out half the lineup so far.
Well, my favorite part is, like, I think when you watch the batters after facing him, they're like, what is this guy? Like we see Major League pitching and really good Major League pitching. It's not like this is the start of the year, right? We're a good chunk of the way through the season.
In it. We're in it.
Yeah, no, we're absolutely in it. And so it's not like they've watched Paul Skeens pitch.
Yeah.
Once every 5 days as a team. And then you have Jacob Mizorowski, who's been unbelievable. 2 wins, 1 hit in his first 2 starts, and now in his 3rd start, he's through 3 innings and already has a no-hitter going again. And the cheese is there. He's throwing the 100 miles per hour plus while he's up there. But it's the other pitches. Like he never had this. He never had this like type of command before he came up, and now he's using this slider / cutter, whatever you want to call it. They can't figure out if it's a slider or cutter. I don't care what it is. It's nasty.
Can't they ask him what his grip is? Wouldn't that kind of tell him what it is?
Well, it's grip, but it's also the rotation, like how much spin is on the ball. I don't care.
Ben, I think what's happening right now for Jacob Mizorowski, I believe he understood how good he was. And again, I think his ERA in the minors was like a 3-point-something. But I think now, you know how it is. You play at a high level.
It clicked.
It clicked. In his first outing when he did so well, he's probably like, oh, wow, I'm striking these guys out with ease. Well, and now he's probably like, oh, well, I got it.
And then to go on the road, Kyle, against the Twins, who, like, as a lineup, are like a formidable lineup. The Twins are
a playoff team last year, weren't
they? They've been good over the last 5 to 6 years. Led the league in home runs like 3-4 years ago. They consistently put together lineups that are solid. And he made Willie Castro look like he's never faced a major league batter before with that slider that he threw inside on a lefty, where he spun around like we would probably see Alex Strofe. That's what Alex Strofe's supposed to look like against major league pitching.
That is true.
He's making major leaguers look like our unathletic producer in the major leags.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. Now that I'm here and I have my breath, it is Kyle Brust-Norman. It is a great day to be alive on this Wednesday. We are live in Mequon, not Menominee Falls. We are live in Mequon.
We're live in
Concordia
Mequon.
University. Great to be at a ballpark.
Great to be next to the lake, man. Lakefront at Summerfest.
Wow.
Lakefront here.
That's amazing. I didn't know this campus was right here on the lake.
It's right here on the lake. It's the Bluffs. I actually proposed not too far from here.
Oh, don't give us too many details now.
Oh, hey
That's
there,
Alex Strofe on the telephone as he is driving on in. Alex Strofe.
I just don't know where I'm going.
Oh, you can't read?
It's pretty easy.
I'm by a stop sign and a gravel road, but I'll figure it out, fellas. I'll just follow.
He went to Menominee Falls too. 800-990-3776. 800-990-ESPN is the Carbless Talk and Text line. We're streaming on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Always listen, stream, and download the Kyle Brust-Norman podcast on the ESPN Wisconsin app. So it's been a busy day. I've been preparing a lot for the event that we have tomorrow in Madison, Made 'em Believe. And so when I popped out of that meeting at 1 o'clock, I ran over to another conference room to talk with Kyle Wallace right out of his show, Truth to Power on 101.7 The Truth in Milwaukee. And I was like, hey, probably only got like 10, 15 minutes because, I went to our calendar invite from our marketing team. I'm not calling anyone out. Maybe I will be. Maybe I won't.
That's called dry snitching.
And I saw the address, and so I copied the address.
It sure does say Menominee Falls.
and I plugged it in, and I ended up at the corporate office like I was applying for an internship. And then I plugged in Capco Park, and it said 2:05. And I cut off 4 minutes. I got in the parking lot at 2:01. I was on the air by 2:02.
You sure were. You were speed racing out here, man. Go speed racer, go.
Yeah, there was some 35s. I wasn't like if you were late to something, what's acceptable that you would go on a 35?
See, I'm a broke boy, but if I was late and I felt like I needed to, I would go about 50.
I was going 60.
Golly! 60.
25 over, I was thinking.
That's a light. Oh, wow, your license is suspended.
No, not at 25 over.
25 over. They're deducting quite a bit of points. You got to show up in court. It's not just a ticket you paying.
Can they give me a ticket with me talking about it?
No, because there's no proof.
All right.
There's no proof. You could just be talking to inflate for on-air purposes.
You're right. That's exactly what I'm doing, Kyle. I'm inflating because it might have been higher than 60.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. He loves you, KB.
It was a good time to be on the road, though, right? Like
Nobody's
that.
everybody's at work.
There was some gaps that I was able to find. I was a Kia boy today.
Ain't nothing wrong with being a Kia boy.
Joining us in person. What is this a professional radio
Why
show?
are you out of breath?
Yeah, well
I was running too.
No, he walked here, Kyle. He walked here. He gets out of breath from walking.
I heard Benny was running. I was like, I better start running,
Oh,
even though we knew I was gonna be maybe late. But.
Yeah, we knew you were gonna be late because you decided that you wanted to do your show until
why did you
1:30.
decide to do
You
that?
could have cut your show just.
So here's the thing. I tried to cut it short.
Oh, okay.
And Josh DiMaggio bullied me.
Oh, wow. How you gonna let Josh DiMaggio
It's
bully?
your show,
Right.
Because it's Josh.
You can just say the show is ending.
I don't want to hear anything
now.
about Josh from you. You let him bully you for what, 6 years?
Oh, wow.
No, that was Josh's. I would say lack of confidence that he needed to deflect and make.
Wow.
Wow.
Jeez.
Now he's got a strong presence on the air with
Yeah,
Jen, Gabe, and
that's
Chewy
true.
hosting
That's true.
Mr. Irrelevant. Getting opportunities to talk at Summerfest with you on Saturdays. So now he doesn't have to pick on me anymore. He's got some confidence.
Guys,
It's far.
I'm nervous.
It's far.
That's not a short distance. That's 60.5 feet, man. Like, this is a beautiful ballpark, beautiful day here in Mequon. Super appreciative of the Lakeshore Chinooks for the invite and for the opportunity to be here on this fine Wednesday afternoon. But boy, am I nervous all of a sudden.
That mound is far. When I looked, I said, "Oh wow."
I was walking up the stairs here by you guys. We're here on the first base line.
Wind's blowing in, Strofe. You got a little extra cheese behind you.
A little extra cheese. How fast do you think I could throw that puppy? 60?
No, 45.
Whoa.
Yeah.
A grown man should be able to throw 60 miles an hour.
You're not a grown man.
Yes, sir.
Not all grown.
You're not.
He's pretty fast.
You're string beam.
Yeah.
But I'm watching Mizarowski and Skeens
That
throw
doesn't-
100 balls
that's-
like they're nothing.
That's Mizarowski
Yeah,
and
but
schemes.
I'm saying I can do just over half of that.
No, you can't. Why do you believe in yourself so much?
Because
what is it that you've done
Here's
that's
the thing,
impressive?
Kyle.
Because everything I've seen you do athletically has been a failure.
If I don't believe in me, who's going to?
Your mom,
lovely
that's what it-
family and
yeah.
girlfriend.
I don't think my girlfriend believes in me.
Rightfully so.
Oh yeah, she did tell me she was
Uh-oh.
nervous for you today.
Yeah, she'll be coming out here I was going to say to support, but I don't think that's the right word. She'll be coming out here to watch.
She's gonna come out there to close her eyes and hope it goes well.
right.
Have to rub that shoulder down after.
We'll see how it goes. But hey, look, this is going to be good. This is going to be good for my ego. I think it's going to go well. The one thing I'm worried about is spiking it, because I've determined it would be a disservice to me. It would be a disservice to you, Kyle. It would be a disservice to you, Benny.
Don't put my name in this. I don't
No,
wanna
wait a
be-
minute.
I don't wanna be
You'll agree with
associated
what I'm
with
about
any
to
of
say. It would be a disservice to Will Summers, who's running the show for us today, if I didn't throw the ball as hard as I could. Right? I think it would be a disservice to everybody involved if I didn't go out there and give it my all.
Ooh, that might be a problem.
Yeah, I think you have the wrong mindset, buddy.
Yeah, if you try to throw the ball as hard as you can, you're not going to be accurate at all.
But what if it is?
No.
But here's the thing. But what if it is?
Strofe, have you practiced?
No, I've refused to practice. I don't think you need practice for a moment like this when you are a pure athlete like I am.
Oh my gosh, Strofe! I just want you to understand you haven't thrown a baseball in Lord knows when, and now
It's
you're
been a
gonna try to throw it as hard as you can. How big are these fences? I want to make sure these fences so you don't throw it over the fence or throw it into somebody.
Oh no, we got a net. We'll be okay.
I'm just making sure ain't nobody.
I don't think I'm going to sail it. I don't think that's the part we have to worry about. It's whether or not it bounces.
You're not gonna sail it if you throw it
it.
hard. You're just gonna throw it to your right, to your left, or too high.
That might happen. Yeah. Have we made predictions on what I'm going to do yet?
Not yet.
Fail.
We just got here.
Yeah, legitimately.
Legitimately. You listen to everything on the phone. You haven't missed anything. We haven't made predictions. You take a deep breath.
From what? Walking?
Yes. You take a deep breath, and what I want to know is it too early to scoreboard watch? Because I'm all in on scoreboard watching the Milwaukee Brewers right now.
Now that it's 4-0?
No. Scoreboard. Okay, take it.
He a little.
He's special.
The walk got him a little slow right now.
You mean standings watch?
No, scoreboard.
That's scoreboard watching.
You're watching
It's not-
on the
that's
scoreboard.
called standings
Because you know in
watch.
baseball they have the
They're
scores
playing
on the
a
board.
game right now.
No.
Scoreboard watching would be looking at the fact it's 4-0.
No, Strofe. Obviously.
They're actively playing a game.
I want video
and
of
the
you
score
playing
is on
sports.
the
No,
scoreboard.
I want actual video of you playing sports because there's no way. It's no way
You can
play
understand the
sports.
confusion.
No, I don't.
No,
I
there's
know
not. It's always been called scoreboard
watching. I'm watching other people score. I'm not looking at my score. I know what the damn score is for my game.
Yes, I see the scoreboard of my game. I'm scoreboard watching. I'm watching everything else that's going on.
Okay, I get it now.
Like the wild card and the the divisional race in the NL Central. Oh my gosh.
Who knew exercise makes
He's
you go?
nervous, is what it is.
I'm really
I think he's
nervous.
just.
Are you?
Yeah,
I can see it. He's shaking in his boots.
Yeah,
Why are you so nervous, man? It's just a ball and a
Because
glove.
I'm
I'm gonna get on the PA and tell everyone to boo him.
Oh yeah,
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
I've built this up in my head since we talked about Jordan Love's first pitch on Memorial Day at AmFam Field. That I'm going to throw a strike. And now that I'm here, now that I'm sitting in the stadium in which it will take place tonight, yeah, I'm a little nervous.
Have you ever played baseball before? Like legit baseball?
I played T-ball when I was 7.
I said baseball, not T-ball.
I was a member of a team we nicknamed the Maribel Beavcoons,
Oh,
which
no.
is a
that
crossover of a beaver and a raccoon.
Why does he always have stories about some weird team that he was? He was never part of that normal.
He lived in Denmark, Wisconsin,
Well,
so
I'm-
he couldn't make the real team, so he had to make a fake
Well,
team.
this was a summer league team, so like anybody can play summer ball.
Exactly.
So
It's things anybody could do. It weren't real
us,
teams.
A bunch of us that didn't play baseball made a baseball team.
You are Sandlot.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, you and your buddies just made up, your own team, and
Yep.
they stuck you in right field, and
No shortstop.
Oh my God!
that means your friends must have really sucked.
That must have been awful.
I led the team in errors.
Throwing errors or fielding errors?
Yes.
Everything.
Miz threw 4 with a decent pitch count of 58, 1 hits, 6 Ks. Bottom of the 4th coming up for the Milwaukee Brewers, 4-0.
Is he an ace?
4 earned runs
Yes.
versus Paul Skeens, I believe, over like the last 60 innings or so. No one's come close. I mean, his ERA has been ridiculous. The most earned runs he's given up, and I believe in a start in the last like 15, 20
Skeens
starts.
assist?
Yes.
The Brewers are raking right now.
Yeah, bats are hot.
Absolutely.
How
Joey
about
Ortiz
how about
pop
this?
out.
How about this? Joey Ortiz 2-out hit or 2-strike hit, and then Eric Haas 2-strike hit, Christian Yelich 2-strike hit against the NL Cy Young odds-on favorite to win it, against the NL Rookie of the Year odds-on favorite to win that. A great matchup. So many great things going on.
If Joey Ortiz get hot, it's a wrap.
Will, let's put on the poll.
No, like if this is who he's becoming right now, it's a wrap.
2 home runs yesterday.
It's a
Yeah,
9-game hit streak now for him?
He's been on fire.
After the hit today?
The average is above the Mendoza line, hitting around 220 right now. OPS went from 400 around 570. Good things for Joey Ortiz right now. That back end of the lineup is
He's
key
back.
for the
It's over.
success of the long term of the Milwaukee Brewers.
Yes.
We're live from Capco Park. It's Kyle Bruston-Orban, Alex Strofe, maybe Kyle Wallace, maybe me. I don't know. I just want to watch Strofe. And I want to catch for Strofe when he throws at the first pitch because that will make him even more nervous.
Well, you need to put some protection on.
No, he's not going to come near me.
Well, I'm just saying, just in case he
Oh, the
bounces
bounce?
it. Yeah, man, you got to
Do you own a
protect the
catcher's
family.
glove?
You don't need a catcher's glove for a first pitch. My man.
You're catching this barehanded?
No,
No,
the
they'll
regular
give you a
glove. Doug, what did y'all use when you played baseball for the Mad Coons? What was it?
Beavcoons.
Beef Coons.
Beavcoons.
What did y'all use?
It's a beaver and a raccoon,
Okay,
Kyle.
so what did you use? What do you mean? Oh, you don't.
Yeah,
you need a
the
catcher's
beef,
glove?
obviously the Beavcoons, Kyle. Everyone knows that.
The catcher's glove.
You do realize, like, you don't need to have a catcher's glove just to catch one ball. You
it's a
catch
good
the
idea.
ball.
Strofe was playing shortstop with the first baseman's mitt.
Do you know what a first baseman
I do,
is?
yeah.
Okay.
Similar to a catcher's glove, just not quite as thick.
Yeah, that's very true. Catcher's gloves are a lot of protection.
I got
There
that
you
one
go,
right.
there you
Yeah,
go,
there you
there
go.
you go.
Yeah, good. Credit all
Live
around.
from Capco Park, it's Kyle Bruston-Orban. The Miz is pitching, doing well. More next.
You're listening to Kyle Bruston-Nortman.
If I was as tall and as talented as you, if I could shoot as well as you could, both them teams would have won. Because you know what?
Okay.
You did a fake punch, you said, in the Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
And I would have did fake point. I would have took it to the house. I would have scored a dang touchdown.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brew Crew Tuesdays are back on July 1st.
Churio sends it deep to left, and there she goes!
Catch the Brewers on local TV as they battle the New York Mets.
And Yelich launches one deep right center field. Forget about it. Oh, my goodness. Third deck.
This edition of Brew Crew Tuesdays is presented by Construction Business Group. Tune in July 1st at 6:10 on Fox 6 in Milwaukee, or check your local listings to watch the game.
The Bog in Saukville is Ozaukee County's best golf experience. 18 championship holes designed by legendary golfer Arnold Palmer cater to golfers of all skill levels. Settled amongst over 250 acres of beautiful private land, the Bog offers a truly unforgettable golf experience. Play the finest greens of Wisconsin, and after your round, have a signature cocktail while enjoying our Friday fish fry from the clubhouse overlooking the 18th green. It's time to golf, Wisconsin. It's time to enjoy the Bog.
Forget average. At Exterior Pros, they bring the heat. They're not here to meet standards, they're here to smash them. From the first swing of the hammer to the final reveal, they're leveling up your home with every window, every shingle, and every single detail. This isn't just a remodel, it's a glow up for your house. Built tough, built beautiful, built to turn heads. Want in? Let's go. Lock in your project now and save $3,000. Exterior Pros, where bold meets built. Trust the pros and visit extpros.com or call 262-800-4274.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here, reminding you that a lot of life's firsts are better with help from American Family Insurance. Like your first home expansion or your first big lightning strike. There's a first for everything. Get the right home policy at the right price with the right help from American Family's agents. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Summertime is the time for all the big events. Weddings, milestone birthdays, even corporate events. Elevate every event with Noble Catering, a premier craft caterer in southeastern Wisconsin, preferred by over 30 venues. Noble Catering is also the exclusive caterer of Villa Terrace, an east side event treasure. And coming in 2026, Noble's new headquarters, a 400-person event venue in the heart of Bayview called Brixton's Turn. Book them for your event at noblecateringco.com.
Slide into your neighborhood Century Food Store to score the freshest produce, tastiest treats, and everything in between. Now through Wednesday, save on 5.95 to 8-ounce selected varieties Sargento deli-style sliced or American singles, 2 for $6. Gallon selected varieties Prairie Farms white or chocolate milk, $3.99. 10 to 12-ounce selected varieties Essential everyday tortilla chips, 2 for $4.50. 56 to 57.6-ounce selected varieties extra laundry detergent, $2.99.
Attention shoppers. Safe.
Okay. Ooh. Pineapple fulfills every need.
While you're shopping, a drive way back, it's a gunner.
There's something goofy going on with the PA.
Need a price check and I'll take me out to the ball game.
See, what is going on?
You're hearing things. We're at Century Foods, and you can't take your mind off winning that ultimate baseball fan sweepstakes.
I'm hoping to throw out the first pitch at a Milwaukee baseball game.
Or attend batting practice.
Or hold the finish line ribbon for the racing sausages.
You don't say.
The ultimate baseball fan sweepstakes at Century Foods. Enter on Century's Facebook or Instagram by July 30th.
At Citizens Bank, community banking is you, growing your business with a partner who gets it. It's you, buying your first home with a lender who makes it easy. It's you, building a future with savings that work just as hard as you. And it's us, working together to strengthen our community. Because at Citizens Bank, community banking means you plus us. Visit us at citizensbankwi.bank. Citizens Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
You got me brainwashed, you got me so lost, you got me all like you.
A lot of advice for Alex Strofe on the Carbless Talk and text line. It's Kyle Bruston Nortman live from Capco Park. Lakeshore Chinooks playing the Green Bay Rockers, his former employer. Strofe's throwing out the first pitch. He's in for Brad Nortman today. I'm Ben Brust alongside Kyle Wallace with part-time Will running the show. And on that Carbless Talk and text line, I did think this as well. We're on the same page, Mitch. Is Mizorowski going to steal Livy Dunn from Skeens after the game today?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't advocate for stealing nobody's girl, but you know what? If the Miz is going to do it, I'm all for it.
He's got to be double her height.
He's got to be what?
Double her height?
Probably.
Oh, double? Okay, you're
not
loony,
3'4",
man.
but like
she's 5 foot. That means she'd have to.
Why
be
do you know her height?
Relatively, she's not.
Did you hear how certain he said that?
She's 5 feet.
She's
bro.
5 foot.
I know.
Show Libby Dunson
She's
respect.
5'6".
Oh wow.
Really?
Yeah, that's tall for a gymnast.
That is very
that's
tall
very
for a
tall.
gymnast.
Yeah. See, I don't know her height, but all I'm trying to say is if she was 5 foot, double the height would be a 10-footer.
I mean, I get where
She'd be dating someone the size.
Ben, I wasn't
size
being
of basketball
serious.
hoop.
Relax.
No, you were.
There's a big height difference though. I mean, I don't know why it
I
matters.
didn't think she was 3'4".
Ryan in Shorewood, is this first pitch by Alex Strofe going to be filmed for all to see? Of
course.
Well, after we saw him do a three-cone combine drill and that went viral, anything Strofe does athletically will always be filmed for all to see. Kevin in Sheboygan, if Strofe Beef tries to throw as hard as he can, he will 100% grip too hard and have a wild pitch. Shoot for 75%.
So here's what I'm thinking, Kevo.
You are annoying.
I'm gonna throw
Kevo
at 100% power. But in my brain, listen to me. In my brain,
That's a bad idea.
Listen to me. In my brain, while I'm winding up, right?
Okay.
Step back. Bringing the arm torque forward at 100%.
Did anybody? I hope y'all just saw that on stream. Please go to ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube because what I just saw, he said he did this. Did y'all notice? He did.
He didn't
this.
extend his arm
No,
back.
no. He just did like
Well,
he's gonna
I'm
push
sitting
it forward.
down. Okay.
He's gonna push
No,
the ball forward.
It was like a shot put.
So
Yeah.
it's gonna be more. All right, wind up, right?
Wind up, so
leg
you
up.
bring it up the leg. Yep.
Leg up. And then I'm gonna throw it as hard as I can. But I'm gonna
what is that release?
Strofe, what is this?
I'm gonna let go early.
Where are you?
What is that, Kyle?
What you look like you're part of like the X-Men or something.
It's gonna be
taking somebody's soul. That's not how you throw, buddy.
He's like Star Wars when the Emperor uses
the
Force.
Yeah. Strofe, you got to.
Oh, they're taking the tarp off the mound. Let me see this puppy.
Strofe, you
Come on.
got to.
He showed
Sit
me
down.
He showed
Yes,
me
sir.
this earlier, and he did not know the difference between the windup and the stretch as well.
He said wind up, and he was in the stretch on YouTube as well. Did you see that, Will?
Yeah, he went into the stretch, and then he spit towards second base, and I told him that's a balk, and he said, no, I'm in the windup.
I'm in the windup.
And yesterday, I'm glad Adam is able to fill me in here because I did share some of the props for this Paul Skeens Jacob Mizorowski matchup.
Where are we at with this?
According to KBN Nation, Adam on the Carbless Talking text line, Ben, 20 pitches of 100 or more through the third inning.
You a lie.
Is that just for Miz?
You a lie.
Just from the Miz, and he had an over-under of 21.5.
Tell me, you said he had 50 pitches through 4 innings?
He had about 58 through 4 innings.
So that means he probably had through 3 innings, probably
40-ish.
40 pitches. So half of his
pitches.
This guy just has gas.
Yes.
That's all he throws is gas.
After the Brewers did put up 4, his first pitch after sitting for a little bit was 98, just to get loosened up again. 98.
Not impressed.
I'll never not be impressed by him. I'm like throwing 100 miles per hour is just like somebody hitting a home run. That's why Chapman was must-see TV because you're like, oh my gosh, he's throwing 100.
But doing it as a starter, I think we're understating it as well.
That's unbelievable.
This is incredible. Like, and I'm not going to get into the worrying about like the future of his arm, but like. Is he gonna be okay? Because this is unprecedented to be able to throw this hard, this consistently, and to put up these type of statistics as young as he is.
Yeah, we don't
want to talk about it. Let's focus on it now. Let's focus on a bad pitcher that we have to our right now, Alex Strofe, and a great pitcher on the mound in Jacob Mizorowski.
Man, baseball's fun.
It is.
It is fun.
It's one of my favorite pastimes that I've like now become a strong fan of.
The Brewers are dope. They give out dope stuff. They got Nelly coming on Friday. I got this Jackson Churio shirt, man. Where'd
you acquire that?
Because the Brewers love me. I got a nice little barrel bag that they gave me, a cooler bag. Like, the Brewers are dope.
Strofe's sad. He didn't get anything.
No, it's okay. I'll stick with the Packers Pro Shop.
Yeah, stick with them. Yeah, a little mini helmet and a koozie.
Good cool by Will there. I will say what also is interesting to me is this is I don't want to speak for myself because I've taken baseball, like, I have an addictive personality where I've taken baseball to the next level.
Really,
like,
you do?
Yeah,
that's shocking.
Where all I do is watch baseball and consume baseball. But, like, to the casual baseball fan, this has to be the most excitement, not because of Mark Antanasio, but because of what the Brewers are doing on the field in June.
He put the team together.
He ain't do nothing.
He writes the checks. He writes
Why do you
checks.
want to give Mark so much credit?
Because he personally sent him his barrel bag.
Okay, this is why. This is what you have to understand, Ben. I grew up in the state of Wisconsin, and what you have to know is the Milwaukee Brewers, when I was a kid, were absolutely terrible. They were bad. They were like 60-game winning. When they moved to, at the time, Miller Park, now American Family Field, I think their first year they won 60-something games. Like, we were a bad team. We did not make the playoffs my entire life that I can actually remember, because I think we made the playoffs like 91 or something like that. Mm-hmm. From that point until my senior year in high school,
that's a lot of bad.
going into my freshman year of college, 2008, we did not make the playoffs. We hadn't had a winning season, Ben. A winning season. And so Mark Antanasio buys the team in like 05 from Buzz Selig or from Wendy Selig. And all of a sudden now our organization is consistently good. I'm appreciative of that because the team I grew up with was horrid. I mean, awful. And so now seeing this baseball team be this good, have this many giveaways, fans being able to get behind them, the city getting behind them, the state getting behind them.
Giveaways is your second point of happiness.
Bro,
They're
the
good,
Brewers,
and they have a lot of giveaways.
The Brewers giveaways are the dopest giveaway. I'm telling you, go to a Brewers game and get a giveaway. It's dope. I'm dead. Look at this.
Did the Brewers send you did Mark send you as a promo?
Bro,
today?
this shirt is fine. I had a choice between a Jackson.
Are they giving that shirt out?
They gave it out earlier this year. They gave out a Jackson Chourio jersey as well. I had an option between a Jackson Chourio shirt or a Jackson Chourio jersey, and I wore the shirt today.
Didn't you get the jersey?
Yeah, I got both. And then I had a bag.
They have given him so much free stuff that he is a puppet.
He's a walking billboard.
Yeah, you are a walking promo.
Hey,
well, it's a fun
Don't
summer.
miss it this Friday night. Nelly's coming to town.
And a $5 happy
beers.
hour.
$5 beers, yeah.
Now, real talk, my mama hit me up and said, Kyle, because she heard the interview I did yesterday with Marty Ronski from the Brewers, and she said, oh, I want to go. So I hooked her up, got her tickets, and my family's going to the Brewers game because she wanted to see Nelly.
Are you going?
I got to go to Summerfest. I got my little cousin in town. I promised to take him to Summerfest.
Who you seeing
go
on
see
Friday?
Offset.
The Miz, 8 Ks, 5 innings,
Mumble
74 pitches through 5.
Wow.
That's unreal.
So he's
How far is he going to go?
He'll likely get the next
6?
one. If it's 4-0, it will depend on how the next inning goes. Because 74 could turn into 84, and if you're up 4, I think you trust the bullpen. Aaron Ashby went really long yesterday, so I think the bullpen's fresh that you protect the Miz with a 4-0 lead.
So,
he's likely only got the 6,
I have
in
a
my
question.
opinion.
I have
But
a
I'm not a
question.
baseball manager.
Is Jacob Mizorowski's debut more impressive than Matt LaFleur's beginning of his career?
Yes.
Because remember how we always refer to Matt LaFleur, right? For the first 3 years of his head coach, winningest record in NFL history.
I can answer that on the other side very easily. But I do want to get to the... Let's see if he's got it. Wheel
of
Strove.
Wheel of Strove.
Will, are you ready to go?
I believe Strove's doing it.
Are you doing it,
doing
Strofe? Strofe looks confused. He does not look like he's
It's
doing
the wheel of Will Strove. The will of Strove. The will of
The
Strove.
Will of Strove.
Wheel
make a will
of Strove. Oh, that's
You're already
taken
making
care
a
of.
will?
That's already taken care of.
You don't have any assets to pass down?
That's not true. That's very true. That's very true.
Debt.
I
That's all. You got debt.
Debt.
to pass
I got
down.
debt. A lot of it.
Don't put my name on that.
I'm passing it on to Ben Brust.
Yay. More next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN.
You throw hands?
Do I throw hands?
With T.O.
Will I?
No,
I throw hands with Andre the Giant, man.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Whether you're about to graduate high school or have been in the workforce for years, it's time to take control of your future. Welcome to Lakeland University, where you call the shots. We use our flexible learning formats to customize your degree path. In person, online, and virtual classes are all available. Lakeland University is designed around you, your goals, your schedule, your future. You can even earn up to 25% of your degree via paid work experiences. Ready to take control of your future? Let us customize an education to fit your needs. Visit lakeland.edu/ESPN to learn more.
Progressive knows there are some surprisingly expensive things in life, like frames. Because you found a classic 70s concert poster. But when you went to get it framed, you realized the frame will cost about 4 times the amount of the poster. Which is actually absurd because no one will be looking at the frame, and if they are, then you severely overestimated how cool this poster is. But then you remember by switching your home and auto to Progressive, you could save hundreds and put it towards a classic 70s concert poster in an absurdly overpriced frame. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
Every success you've had began with a great opportunity. Now there's another one. Last aid year, University of Maryland Global Campus awarded over $21 million in scholarships to qualified students, including community college students, service members, veterans, and working adults. Now is the time to move your career forward with an online and accredited skills-based education. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
Hey, this is Mike from Infinity Exteriors. Buying a roof, siding, or windows can feel overwhelming. Hidden costs, confusing contracts. We don't play that game. We educate you so you can decide. And when you know the facts, Infinity Exteriors is the clear choice. Since 1997, we've installed peace of mind with no surprise upcharges, flexible budgets, and immediate financing. Infinity Exteriors, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Visit infinityexteriors.com.
True Chicago-style pizza is thin, crispy, and cut into squares. And thanks to Connie's Frozen Pizza, you can enjoy a true slice of the city. You'll enjoy it so much you won't even mind where it comes from. Connie's Frozen Pizzas are made from the same cornmeal crust Connie's has been serving for over 60 years. They're perfectly cheesy, perfectly saucy, and they're exactly what you crave. Get to know the true Chicago style with Connie's Frozen Pizza. Born in Chicago, loved by cheeseheads. Available in a freezer aisle near you.
Make plans to stop by Third Ward Beer Garden at Catalano Square. Experience Milwaukee's favorite beer garden, the perfect spot to meet up with friends in the Third Ward. Open Wednesday through Sunday with live music Thursday through Saturday. Good times and great vibes await at Third Ward Beer Garden.
I'm Jim Token, president of the Automobile Dealers Association of Metro Milwaukee. Nobody can keep your car running smoothly like an Adam new car dealer. Adam service technicians are factory trained and use original factory parts backed by a warranty. Best of all, you'll find competitive pricing equal to or even lower than independent shops. A well-maintained car delivers maximum gas mileage and saves you money. Call an Adam dealer today because you're always better off at an Adam new car dealer.
Get an oil change and safety inspection today.
College students, are you looking to make your campus living more comfortable, functional, and fashionable this year? Let IKEA help. From innovative storage solutions and furniture to maximize your space, to fashionable bedding and accessories to make it uniquely yours, IKEA is helping make college living truly inspired by you. And now, qualified college students can save even more with 15% off their IKEA purchase when they sign up for IKEA Family for free. Visit IKEA Oak Creek, IKEA Schaumburg, or check out the Ready for College section on IKEA.com/US to learn more.
If only life had a remote control, you could pause or rewind. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Once you pitch, swing and a miss. He gassed him up. He blew him away. 102 miles an hour. Out away from Big O'Neill Cruz, and he could not touch it.
Courtesy of the Brewers Radio Network and 620 WTMJ, Jacob Mizorowski is done. According to our teammate Dom Catronio, I would have thought he would have gotten another inning, as I said last segment, but 5 innings pitched, 1 hit, no runs, 2 walks, 8K, a new career high.
Keep his confidence high. I think he should have went one more inning, but I understand. Keep his confidence high. Keep that arm okay. If he gets into some trouble.
Like I mentioned, the bullpen was saved yesterday with Aaron Ashby going 3 innings.
Best pitcher in baseball.
All right, slow down.
Well,
prove me wrong. What has he done incorrect?
Well, it's early,
too early, man.
But it's early. But as I asked before, is he an ace?
The Pirates stink.
No. But he did this as well against the Twins, and then he did it in his major league debut
against the Cardinals.
Against the Cardinals, and the Cardinals ain't a slouch of a team. All I'm saying is this.
It's like anything, guys.
But he's
Once they
dominating.
get film on him, understand tendencies. He's not going to stay this dominant. He's going to
or he will.
He's never going to ever.
Come on, wait. I'm just saying. I understand it's big, but Paul Skeens, he came into the league right away and he was an ace.
Mm-hmm.
He was a stud. And
no one's not saying that he can't be an ace.
But the thing, Paul Skeens never got. Oh, they'll get film. No, I don't think has he had a career ERA over 3?
No.
I mean, and this is Paul Skeens. What, his third full season this year?
Second.
Like he was a rookie last year.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Through 3 starts, Jacob Mizorowski's ERA is 0.00.
That is not correct.
Yeah,
he gave up a 2-run shot.
Last game is 1.
He gave up a single.
Oh, that's right.
Gave up a walk and a homer.
But no,
Nice.
he's
dude.
Thanks, well.
No, but he's still unbelievable. That's what I'm trying to say. Is like, I don't think this is a fluke. When you do it 3 times in a row, usually maybe you come out
it's not
hot.
a fluke. But this sustainability of how many hits he's giving up, that's just
hey, we're
not gonna
believers in manifestation.
Yeah, yes, you guys are.
I didn't say that. I'm a believer in believing in talent, and what I'm saying is that
I'm a believer
believing in talent.
So what I'm
What
thinking
a take.
is this is a guy that's going to give you quality starts and
So
then some.
what you're saying is you're not a believer in Strofe because he doesn't have talent.
Facts.
All right.
That's correct. You can't manifest anything.
On the Carbless Talking text line 800-990-3776, the reason why I found it interesting that Strofe slid over the telephone to show me from Dom Catronio that Mr. Mizorowski is done at 5 innings. What was the line at 100-mile-per-hour pitches?
Oh, it's 21 and a half.
According to the Research Institute of Kyle Brust-Nortman Adam, and that's it. Miz is done. 21 pitches, 100 or more. Under was
Why
the
does
play.
Vegas know everything?
That's crazy.
That is pretty wild.
That's
that like I'm not one to be like, oh, I can't believe they got that close on everything because they have like statistical modules and they have all the data. But that one is crazy.
74 pitches. He came out. If he probably comes out again, he probably throws. He goes over.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
goes
it's
over.
slowed down, but he's, we saw him throw 100+ in a 7th inning in one of his minor league starts.
But
he still has it in him to throw. And if you tell him, hey, we're gonna send you out for one more inning, he's gonna bring it.
Yeah,
and maybe that's why they didn't bring him out there to protect him from
punch out pitch, something like that, where he throws a fastball. He's going over 100. So that is incredible. Vegas is, boy. If you work in Vegas, you probably can't.
No, you can't.
If you work in Vegas, you can gamble. But if you work for casinos, you cannot.
Why can't you? I mean, you're just setting the lines. You don't know whether or not it's going to work or not. You can't predict
I
what
know you
athletes
definitely
are gonna
can't do it at the same casino. Like at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, any employee that works there is not allowed to gamble at Potawatomi Casino Hotel.
I need somebody who works in Vegas to be my guy.
It's called having, as you guys
you
would
want
say,
inside trading?
It's not inside trading.
You want a sharp that you guys call a shark.
Shark.
Shark. I want a shark.
No, you want a shark.
Baby, I don't want no baby shark. I want a smart shark.
I regret
Money shark.
giving him.
Oh, money shark.
Money shark. Money shark. Money shark.
I need a money
It's not
shark.
Kyle, because have you bet since you've lost 8 straight?
I have, but my bets haven't been. I did season
the
bets.
future.
Yeah.
Well, you have $10 on the Brewers to win
NL
over
Central.
83.5 games.
And
What's
I
the
have
NL Central one?
And I have NL Central. I think it's right here in my back.
It was about plus 320.
Ooh, that's what it was.
But you probably only put $20 on it, knowing you.
I didn't put a lot. Let me make sure I'm pulling nothing out of my pocket I'm not supposed to. Here.
What could potentially be?
Hey, I don't know.
What do you got in there?
Yeah,
I'm an active, healthy male.
Let's
Stop
do
it.
an unbagging.
Stop it.
You're an active, healthy male in your work
In your
backpack? In your work backpack.
Oh, stop it, fellas.
You said it.
I did say it.
Here, division winners right here.
Here it is, division winner, 20 to win 85. Ooh, I put 20 down.
Oh, you're a high roller.
I am
Look at this guy.
Jody High Roller.
Yeah, if the Brewers win a division, boy, I'm going to Sizzlers.
What's that?
It's a steak place that causes people to get sick.
Why would you do that?
Back in the day, y'all never heard of Sizzlers? They had the meat you eat, and somebody had like a heart attack. Have y'all never heard of Sizzlers?
No.
Oh, am I the only one to know about Sizzlers? Oh, wow. Sizzler Milwaukee.
800-990-30.
Sizzler Steakhouse.
Oh, I guess Madison is listening to the Brewers game, so we are just talking to Milwaukee.
E. coli cases linked to Sizzler store. That was in 2000.
So if you win, you want to go to Sizzler?
I don't know if Sizzler. Oh, Sizzler's still in place. I don't know if they're still in place.
I thought you only go to places with that A rating on
Bro, it was a joke. It's what people used to say back in the day. Oh, I'm going to go to Sizzler. And then Sizzler caused people to get sick. I don't know if they're still.
It gave someone a heart attack.
It gave a lot of. They filed bankruptcy in 2020.
The pandemic.
It
wasn't the food. It was the pandemic.
chain from one-time High Point. They were one of the biggest steak chains in the country.
All right, we're gonna rein Strofe in somehow, but we're gonna do the Wheel of Strofe next. But if you haven't got your tickets, we're like a 28-hour warning until live show tomorrow at the Orpheum in Madison.
Big day.
The Badger basketball team in 2015 was amazing. They evoked so much emotion for everyone on this panel, you listening, sports fans alike. And if you want to be in person for a great live event, go to uwhoops2015.com. That's uwhoops2015.com. Untold stories, special cameo guests. It's Made 'em Believe, a celebration of the 2015 Final Four team. Gosh, I'm not going to lie, I jumped on a podcast to talk about it yesterday. Mm-hmm. Ryan Herring's gassed me up. He made me seem like I was the best player to ever play at Wisconsin. He had all these advanced statistics.
You're probably top 25.
You may no, man. He's good. Top 25 is a stretch.
I think I'm around 25 in all-time scoring.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think you forgot how good Ben was.
I
did it in 2.5 years.
I used to cheer for this guy.
And now you don't.
I got to mail you a little bit.
Not a top 25 Badger vault. I bet he's in the conversation. He's probably closer to 25 than 1. But
there's a lot. There's
a lot of great Badgers.
I mean, yeah.
Michael Finley.
Well, hold on.
Harris,
it's more so.
Tucker.
It's more so. Are you taking Gosser or Brust?
I'm taking Brust over Gosser.
I'm taking Gosser over Brust. It depends on what you're looking for.
Showalter or Brust?
Oh, I'm probably taking Brust. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Show was a glorified role player.
You taking Brad Davison or Brust?
I like Brust better than Brad Davison. He had higher success, but I'm not taking Brust. I'm taking Brust and Koenig.
Go look at Davison's actual field goal percentages and statistics. Then talk to me.
It's you. I'm taking you. Brust and Koenig and Nigel. I'm probably taking.
I was just about to ask about those
as would I.
Yeah, I'm probably taking those.
Koenig is an interesting.
They really
one.
didn't mesh well together at the end of their career. I'll just say that. Wheel of Strofe next.
You talking about that tomorrow?
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN.
Craig Counsell bobblehead that was given away, and we, just did a nice, soliloquy. Is that the right word?
Yeah, like a montage.
Like a Virgil.
Vigil.
Vigil. A vigil. We did a vigil.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brew Crew Tuesdays are back on July 1st.
Turio sends it deep to left, and there she goes.
Catch the Brewers on local TV as they battle the New York Mets.
And Yelich launches one deep right center field. Forget about it. Oh, my goodness. Third deck.
This edition of Brew Crew Tuesdays is presented by Construction Business Group. Tune in July 1st at 6:10 on Fox 6 in Milwaukee, or check your local listings to watch the game.
Hey, this is Brad Nortman, here to tell you about my friends at Bank 5-9. Everywhere I go throughout the area, I see Bank 5-9, and it's no wonder why. Not only do they have 14 branch locations, but their employees spend nearly 9,000 hours each year volunteering in the communities that they serve. That's on top of the financial support that they provide to several hundred nonprofits right here in southeastern Wisconsin. If you're looking for a true local community bank, check them out today at bank59.com. Member FDIC.
The Protect the Package golf outing takes place on August 16th at Ironwood Golf Course. Come be a part of the most unique outing in the state while helping loved ones battle cancer. Proceeds benefit the This Time Tomorrow Foundation. Sign up your foursome at thistimetomorrow.org under the Events tab.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings discount liquor. If it's a celebrate or tailgate, when you're gonna recreate upstate. If it's a holiday, birthday, any date, you can save at discount liquor.
It's It's the world's largest music festival, and you'll be there compliments of Discount Liquor. Hi, this is Marie from Discount Liquor. There is no other party like Summerfest. Buy any one 15-pack of 16-ounce aluminum bottles of Miller Lite, Coors Light, or Coors Banquet, or any one 12-pack of Happy Thursday Spiked Refresher, and receive one free Summerfest ticket. Visit us at 51st in Oklahoma and Milwaukee, and in Barstow and Maine in downtown Waukesha.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings.
See us for your free Summerfest ticket and check out our specials at DiscountLiquorInc.com.
Discount Liquor.
Hey, it's Kyle Walsh, and if you're a homeowner like me, you know how it goes. There's always a project that needs attention, and sometimes the big ones, like replacing old windows, get pushed to the bottom of the list. But I'm telling you, this is the time to finally check that box with Universal Windows Direct. They're running their home improvement season sale, and the offer is just too good to pass up. You can get payments as low as $99 a month or no payments and no interest for an entire year. Call 414-410-2000 or go to universalwindowsdirect.com.
This fall, there's only one place to be, Camp Randall Stadium. Wisconsin football returns with can't-miss matchups, including Maryland, Iowa, Washington, and more. From the first touchdown to jump around in the celebration of the fifth quarter. Experience the traditions and unforgettable memories that make Wisconsin football so special. Single-game tickets are now on sale. Lock in your spot today by visiting uwbadgers.com or call 1-800-GO-BADGERS. Wisconsin football game day starts here. We'll see you at Camp Randall.
Two Wisconsin icons are teaming up on a reworked classic. Cousin Subs and U-Zingers are proud to introduce the all-new Fried Bologna Sub, featuring U-Zingers fried bologna, bacon, American cheese, onions, pickles, mayo, and mustard on fresh-baked Italian bread. And that's not all. Pair your fried bologna with a creamy cupcake shake topped with whipped cream and rainbow sprinkles. Now that's a better combination. Order both in-store, online, or via the mobile app. Cousin Subs. We believe in better.
Don't you wish your life came with a warning app?
That dog does not want to be petted.
Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Let's go crazy, crazy, crazy till we see
The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Breaking ball down and away. And what a start for the Miz here this afternoon. Listen to this crowd.
That's Lane Grindle, courtesy of the Brewers Radio Network and 620 WTMJ. The Miz has finished today, 5 innings, 1 hit, no earned, 8 Ks. And the Brewers are up 4-0 against the Pirates as they look to take 2 of 3 and then play the lowly Colorado Rockies.
Come on, Brew Crew. We need this,
Let's
man.
go.
We need
Some
this.
of the most fun you can have in June, folks. Some of the most fun that we have on the show sometimes is the Wheel of Strofe.
It's time for the
Wheel of Strofe.
Well, usually the Wheel of Strofe. Today, the Will of Strofe. No, we are not reading items from my non-existent will. We are utilizing the producer stepping in for me today, Will Summers, back at the Gruber Law Office's One Called Atzel Studio. We have geniusly collaborated today. Right, Will?
Yes, we have.
He sounded really
Good
confident.
add-in.
Yes,
really
we have.
confident.
Will, you have the wheel, correct?
I do have the wheel for sound
All right,
effects.
spin that puppy for the will of Strofe.
Wait a minute. Does everything
There's
on
nothing
it?
on the wheel.
It sounds
Oh, it
different
landed
out
on the
there.
will portion of the wheel. Well,
Would you look at that? All right. So on our morning show, Jen, Gabe, and Chewy from 7 to 9 in the mornings, Chewy, yesterday, said that he could name 5 different types of ketchup just by tasting them, right?
What?
Yes. So Gabe Neitzel.
different brands.
Yes. Gabe Neitzel brought in some fries. He air fried them. He brought 7 different types of ketchup, and Chewy tried all of them and had to match them up to the type of ketchup. And he
got it
his,
wrong. He got it wrong. He got 2 out of 5.
He went 1 for 5. But
Yeah.
this brought the question to my mind: what food or condiment do you think you're an expert in?
Ooh.
I got a bad answer. It's Starburst. I can tell you every flavor.
Oh,
Well,
that's
that's
different, though, 'cause they're
easy.
different. They're
No, but I'm
legitimately
talking, get the different variety packs. Get me the tropical pack. Get me the Fave Reds pack. Get me the, get me, there's.
Yeah, but I think the question is more based off like different styles of ranch, different styles
sure.
of barbecue sauce.
Mustard.
I could probably tell you the different styles of barbecue chips from different brands. I can taste the difference. There's a difference in the broke brands, the cheap brands.
Did you guys know at one point in my adulthood, I had 23 bottles of mustard in my fridge?
Why? What was the point?
I love mustard. I use mustard in cooking.
But were
I
they
use it like
all?
yellow
Was
mustard
one
or-
Dijon?
Right, one's Dijon,
spicy.
One's like a couple different sandwich mustards, couple different,
Honey
like
mustard?
brown mustards. Yeah, there was a honey mustard in there. I think I'm down to like 5 bottles right now. Jalapeno mustard.
You know what is something that I don't know how people survive without before? Chipotle ranch or Chipotle.
Hold on.
That stuff is
Say that word
fantastic.
again.
Chipotle.
I don't think that's right.
It's Chipotle.
No,
It's not.
Chipotle. Chipotle.
Do you eat potato chips?
I eat Chipotle.
Potato chips?
It's Chipotle. I said what I said.
Chipotle.
Chipotle ranch. All this
Frustrated.
Chipotle stuff.
Frustrated.
Oh, I guess it is the Lakeshore Chinooks.
Chinooks, Chipotle. It's delicious.
I guess.
I'm telling you.
I
I don't
guess
know how people
the
survive
English
without it.
language, as we've discovered on the show, is very complicated.
I don't understand the CH or SH or like PH or F. How do we decide which one's which?
It's a great question. Like why? Who decides that? I guess is it the way that the meaning
What's
of
the word?
The meaning of the word maybe has a different root, which leads to the start of the word.
It should
What's
be
the word we
Chipotle.
made up? Chipotle.
It should be Chipotle.
It should be
Chipotle.
Chipotle.
It's Chipotle.
It should be Potly.
Yeah, but it's
Like-
not. It's not
It's
based
pot,
off
P-O-T.
English.
Yeah.
What language is it?
I mean, it's a Mexican style restaurant, so I'm guessing there's probably like if there was 2 L's, it might be
Two what?
2 L's. You roll the tongue.
There's not 2 L's in Chipotle.
I'm just saying, like, if it's a Mexican restaurant, so we can't
How
just.
do you know that it's Mexican?
All right. Will
Strove. I'm curious now.
And
15 push-ups for Alex Stroh.
is that what it says, Will?
Yeah, it is what it says.
Darn it.
It actually said 20, but I'll let you off with 15.
Where are you gonna do these, Strofer? Yes, please angle the camera for
He's got-
everyone. Oh yes, now we can see Strofe do push-ups on stream because typically he's below the camera.
Would be a damn shame if he hurt his arm right now.
It'd be good for him not to embarrass himself.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my gosh, he's struggling. 9, 10.
You don't even have that much body
11,
to lift.
12, 13.
Come on,
14, 15.
Stroh.
All right.
That was bad at
So
the end.
I want to give a little tip to Strofe.
What is he needs more than a little tip.
Here, watch me do some push-ups. Like I don't know
How's
why.
that a tip?
Because the way you do them, you have your arms out so wide.
I thought I brought him in this time.
You thought that was it?
Kyle, did you see how wide his arms were?
He had a very wide base.
All right,
I like a. I
get
like
me
a
on video
decent
just to
wide
show him
base.
some form.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna say, "Oh, you don't go all the way down." I'm focusing on the arms.
Yeah.
Like I'm not trying to. Like you are trying to get your.
Can we
your
just talk
pec
about something for a
muscles.
second?
What?
It's not like I was like, hey, you know what I really want to do in this segment, guys? Push-ups.
I know, but if you're gonna do them every day, we might as well do them
I
right.
don't want to do them every day.
But you're going to have to. So we might as
Why?
well- because that's Wheel of Strofe.
Are you getting a little strong?
Don't touch me there.
That chest is still a little light. Ain't no meat there. I feel like I violated him.
You basically touched his soul.
The last
That
two
was-
times I've been on remote with Kyle, he's made me unwillingly touch his bare thigh, and now he just touched me in an inappropriate area. Let's just ignore him. Let's just not even look at him.
What's the next one? What's the next
Well,
one?
go ahead and spin the wheel of Strofe.
What
Just ignore him. Just ignore him. Look at me. Look at me. Don't look at him. Don't look at him.
do we have, Will?
This one's from Alex Strofe.
Oh, your story.
Well, I need Ben for this one.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's here. I want to hear this story.
Well, so my girlfriend and Ben's fiance hit the town last night.
Oh, wow.
They
hang out more than you two.
Amongst other people.
Oh.
And I was just curious, Ben, what time did your fiance arrive home last night?
Midnight.
Oh, wow.
Midnight for my girlfriend.
Night
as well.
crawlers.
It was annoying.
It was a 6 p.m.
Annoying?
Well, it was. I also agree it was annoying. We'll get to that in just a moment.
Whoa.
It was a 6 p.m. dinner.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
They got home at midnight.
Oh, they must have been wasted.
They went for a late night espresso martini.
Oh, ladies
my
love
girlfriend
that
comes home.
espresso
She
martini.
goes, I had 5 margaritas and an espresso martini.
Damn, who's paying for this?
Oh, actually, I take that back. The first thing she said when she walked in the door was, "Don't judge me. I spent $150."
Woo!
I went, "Oh wow."
I love my girl, but I ain't spending
And I
$3.
said, no
on her.
judgment. I've been there, right? Everybody's done it.
Hey, you go to Summerfest every time.
Midnight on a Tuesday night, though. Look, I know I'm young. I know I get a little wild sometimes. You guys make fun of me for being at Summerfest and having fun all the time. I overslept Sunday Karma by a minute on Sunday. I get it, right? Like, I have a little fun sometimes. Midnight on a Tuesday.
Cool. I don't care how late she stays out. Just leave me the hell alone when you get home. I'm laying in bed and she want to have a full-on
Yes.
conversation.
Oh,
I
yes.
was like, shut up.
Wait, what was talked about? Is it on air, appropriate, off air?
I wasn't listening. I just said stop. I'm sleeping.
I was attempting to listen. And then it got to a point where I said, "Honey, I love you."
Yeah, I didn't do that. I said, leave me alone.
Can you turn off? Can you turn off the light and let me go to bed, please?
Wait a minute, they came. They had a good time.
Yeah, she just came home and was like, I just want to talk to you. I was like, I don't want to talk to
that.
Do you think
I
they
mean-
spend their time talking about how much they love us?
you. No. Why do you? Look, I'm
Because
self-absorbed. You make me feel like
think
it's
for
not
a
about
second.
me.
But hold on. Think for a minute. They both came home and all they wanted to do was talk to us. You
That doesn't mean it was about us.
Yeah.
I didn't say it was all about us.
It's probably some tea.
I said, do you think they're talking bad about us? Because I don't. If that's the reaction, if they're coming home and being like, I can't wait to tell you about everything.
I know my girl better not be saying nothing bad about me.
It wouldn't be anything bad. I mean, Strove.
Maybe Strove. I'm the king of the world right now. I can't do no wrong.
Have you seen his butt? He doesn't have one.
Bro.
What's that to do with anything?
I don't know.
That's what she's probably telling them at dinner.
She thinks I have a cute butt.
Yeah.
She has to.
She's so nice.
I agree.
So y'all mad about this? That you don't-
I'm not mad. She can do whatever she wants. Just leave me the hell alone when you get home and I'm sleeping.
It was midnight. Like, I'm ready for bed.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy when my girl gets to go out and have a little fun.
Me
Now,
too.
Did you stay up or were you asleep?
I was asleep.
I was still up, but barely.
All right.
So
well, then you.
But still, I wasn't waiting up to. Yeah, you get something in your teeth, man.
What were you waiting up
Something
for?
green?
Oh, there is some green there.
What is that?
What were you waiting up for?
I wasn't waiting up for anything. I'm just typically awake that late.
I had a
And then
little.
as soon as you got home, you didn't want to talk?
No, I was. I mean, it was midnight. I was trying to go to bed.
Damn.
It's thick.
Damn, this thick. You guys just noticed?
I didn't see it until right now.
I didn't see it, yeah.
It's because you don't make me smile.
Jesus. Oh, gosh.
A nice
You
little
want a
chicken
salad
Caesar
for
wrap.
lunch or what?
Chicken Caesar wrap.
Yeah, he's trying to lose weight for the wedding. Stop. Tried to put it in my face.
All right, that's all we got
for
for
the
the
Willow
Willow
Strove.
Strove.
Let y'all women be free.
I was a little confused when when Kyle said this out of the blue
What did I say?
for the 10 minutes that we had to show prep. In 2 minutes, the reason why Kyle doesn't get gear from the Packers Pro Shop is because he says stuff like this in 2 minutes.
And now for the Pella play-by-play, here's Jeff Levering.
Thanks, Gina Della from Pella. What a beautiful day to have new windows and doors installed.
Every day is beautiful because Pella installs year-round during all seasons.
It's so hard to guess that next pitch. The customizations seem endless.
And it doesn't have to be super expensive. Pella has a product line for every budget.
And if it is time for a major upgrade, rest easy by scoring no interest and no payments for up to 2 years. Visit PellaWI.com today.
Certain restrictions apply on 6/30/2025. The deals are heating up at the Summer Savings Event all summer long at Cunis. Get the hottest savings of the year at nearby Milwaukee Metro Cunis locations in Oak Creek, Greenfield, and the new Cunis Hope Chevrolet on West Metro Auto Mall. We have sizzling new vehicle specials on the most popular cars, trucks, and SUVs from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. Or with one of our 10 pre-owned super specials, you'll be swimming in a pool of savings. Plus, keep your vehicle refreshed with our service specials on brakes, tires, and oil changes.
I'm Brian Bohm, General Manager of Cunis of Oak Creek.
And I'm Bill Eater, General Manager of Cunis of Greenfield.
We would like to invite you to take advantage of these great monthly specials.
And remember that your vehicle will be covered by our exclusive No Fear Lifetime Powertrain Warranty included with new and qualified pre-owned purchases.
Call or stop in today for your VIP appointment.
Get outside and enjoy the summer savings event at Cunis. Start your search online at CunisMilwaukee.com.
This is Kevin Moret from Mentality. Every day is a silent competition, and with testosterone dropping 1% annually, you're fighting an uphill battle. Your colleagues notice when you lose your edge, your partner senses when your confidence wavers, and without addressing low T, you're set up to fail. No willpower can overcome this hormonal deficit. Mentality's FDA-approved treatments have shown a 30% increase in testosterone levels. Don't let low T define you. Reclaim your power at mentalityhealth.com/radio. That's mentalityhealth.com/radio.
Hey, this is Gabe Neitzel. You're listening to 94.5 ESPN, WKTI and WKTI HD, Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Bruston Northman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
Live from Capco Park in Mequon, it's Kyle Bruston Nortman. In lieu of Alex Strofe throwing out the first pitch.
No,
I tried it.
Not in lieu. Not in lieu.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Doesn't work.
What do you mean, in lieu of what?
In lieu of us not being at the Brewers game.
We're here.
I was just trying to say,
in celebration of?
Yeah, but it's coming up. It
sounded good to me.
Ahead of?
Oh, well, you wasted
Yeah, but I was
money.
looking for a cool word.
In lieu of is in replacement of.
Yeah.
I guess we
They
are
say
in replacement of being at the largest crowd of the season at American Family Field.
If somebody dies, they say, in lieu of flowers, send this to a charity.
That's where I've maybe seen it before.
In obituaries, yeah.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe in for Brad Nortman. Part-time Will running the show, doing a better job than Alex Strofe has ever done.
Not a high
Great
bar.
job, Will. UKB Nation at 800-990-3776. A great outing for Jacob Mizorowski. 5 innings, 1 hit, no earned. 2 walks, 8 Ks, and the Brewers are up 4-1 in the bottom of the 7th, setting up for what would maybe be a Trevor McGill save opportunity. Now, what do you think? I'll give you a couple guesses based off Strofe. You ain't not going to be on the show hosting. Texting your girl right now about
Not
your late
texting
night.
my girl.
Yeah, you were.
I'm trying to get it all figured out. Different girl.
Oh, wow.
Wow!
Cool. No. I'm texting Maddie Hayes, who is our
You got
social
girls
media
with different area
coordinator.
codes, huh?
Yeah, why they didn't say her name? I just saw a number.
I saw it too. Go through his phone when he get home.
She can.
I had teased in 2 minutes when we got back that Kyle had said something that was very shocking about a prediction of this coming year for the Green Bay Packers. So I'll give you 3 guesses at what those what the prediction was. 3 guesses.
Okay, he made a prediction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
About the results of the season.
Prediction number 1, the Packers will take 3rd place in the NFC North.
Oh, wow.
Next.
Jordan Love will be the worst quarterback in the NFC North.
Oh, okay. So I see what we're doing.
Okay, so now he's trying to slander you.
Yeah, not really. He's trying to be slanderous.
Okay. You didn't really give me much.
Well, you know Kyle. You listen to him every day.
Yeah, it was nothing
This could be about
positive.
anything.
You got a good pulse on how he feels.
Can you give me a hint?
I love the Packers.
But he says they're not winning the NFC North.
Hell no.
He said, hell no.
Yeah, they are.
No, the Packers aren't going to win the NFC North, man.
Yes, they are.
No, but I don't get. Here's the thing. I wouldn't bet on them right now, but I wouldn't be like, hell no.
At this point right now, what about the Green Bay Packers? And y'all know I'm a big Packer fan.
Offense.
The offense.
Matt LaFleur, Jordan Love, Josh Jacobs, a good offensive line, a good tight end group, an offensive play caller that should be able to unleash a first-round wide receiver that they drafted, plus Jaden Reed, who's led the team in receptions after being a second-round pick. 2 years in a row, he's led the team in receptions and yards. The versatility that he can provide with all the different options that he has on offense to use, we're going to see what he's made of. You just don't have trust in what, the defense? What's holding you back from saying, hell no, they can't win the division?
There's no way anybody should be predicting the Green Bay Packers to win the NFC North based off what their schedule is, but also based off the talent that they're returning. When we're talking about offensive skill positions, the Green Bay Packers are right there vying with the Bears for who has the better offensive skills positions, whether it's the Bears or whether it's the Green Bay Packers. I would say the Bears probably have guys at receiver position that have proven a little bit more, but I'm leaning towards the Packers simply because of the fact that I might have a bias towards the Green Bay Packers. But we're not in the same atmosphere as the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions when it comes to talent at the skill position. We are not in the same.
That's not how football games are won.
I understand that's not exactly how football games are won, but when it comes to playmakers, you need playmakers across the football field to be great. Until the Green Bay Packers have consistent playmakers at the receiving position, so whether it's tight end and it's wide receiver, I can't predict with any confidence that the Green Bay Packers are going to win the NFC North. I think it would be ridiculous for somebody to say before we actually see a Matthew Golden on the field that this Packers team is going to win the NFC North. Now when you look on the other side of the football, the defense does have a lot of question marks on it. We don't know what this defensive line is going to be. They were better against the run last year, but how will it be against the pass? We can't rush the passer whatsoever. Other teams in this division, when you look at the Minnesota Vikings, not only did they sign offensive linemen, they also drafted an offensive line to solidify that offensive line. You saw what the Bears did as well. So all I'm saying is this, is that we struggle with getting a pass rush, and other teams solidified their offensive line just like we did. I don't have confidence going into the season that the Packers will win the NFC North, and it falls on the fact that our defense, I don't know how consistent they're going to be. It's not like we had these amazing games against the Lions and against the Eagles and against the Vikings when we played them last year.
It is a new season, and they have the experience to build off of an 11-win season.
The Lions beat us and harassed our quarterback without Aiden Hutchinson. I want you to understand that. One of the best pass rushers in the NFL.
Guess what they did in the offseason?
We got a guard.
And they invested in the offensive line and drafted more players. And Jordan Morgan's in his second year competing for spots in the rotation. They have depth. You're never getting gear from the Packers.
Here's what I want you to understand.
I'm being honest.
Here's what I want you to understand. Two things. You said they are not even in the same universe as the skill position players on the Lions and the Vikings.
No,
let's start with the Vikings. I understand they have good skill position players. I like Aaron Jones. Love Aaron Jones. Okay. I'd go out and say. T.J. Hawkinson, really good tight end.
Yeah, he's
Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, good weapons.
Yep.
Who's throwing them the football?
That's the question. That's the only thing you're asking. You said the same thing last year.
What's the most important position?
You said the same thing last. We all said the same thing last year.
Can we give Kevin O'Connell the benefit of the doubt, the former NFL quarterback and reigning coach of the year, that he has the ability to lift the upside of a questionable quarterback? The answer is yes.
He's the first.
Listen, stop yelling.
Okay, I'm sorry. J.J. McCarthy, at the end of the day,
J.J. McCarthy completed 21% of his passes his senior year at Michigan when it was outside the numbers.
I may not.
21%.
I may not believe in him, but if the Minnesota Vikings, who have, at this point, we have to understand that Kwesi Odoro, is that his name? Or whatever? Adolfo-Mensa. He has the ability to draft, develop, and build a roster. We see that. And if they drafted J.J. McCarthy, they probably saw something in him that we did not see. I didn't believe in him in college, but he did win a national championship. He has a great
there was a massive
first-round
pick difference between Sam Darnold and J.J. McCarthy. Sam Darnold had played in the NFL before. He had played in multiple offenses. He just needed somewhere to land on his feet, a change of scenery.
Bro, I don't know.
We see it all the time in the NFL. Think about the Geno Smiths. Think about the Baker Mayfields. Think about the Sam Darnold. These are guys that were high-end picks, and they needed to go multiple places in order to.
Here's what we're going to do here. We're going to go to our great friend at Potawatomi Sportsbook, the NFC North divisional odds. The Lions are plus 120 to win the division. The Packers are plus 275. And then the Vikings are plus 425. The Bears are plus 475. You might as well go take the Vikings on a flyer if you believe in them so much.
No, I believe in the Green Bay Packers. We're talking about
you don't.
We're talking
it's
about.
Not just, but football games aren't just won with the skill. You're leading with skill position.
Yeah, because that's so important. Teams win football.
You win in the trenches.
No, you win it. Yes, you win with the trenches. You win championships in the trenches, but you win a lot of games and score a lot of points with offensive skill position guys. And I don't like this whole thought process that this first round pick quarterback quarterback from Michigan not going to be great. Dude, the quarterbacks in the first round last year did pretty dang well. Bo Nix is a dude, and he was drafted after JJ. So I'm just saying.
Bo Nix has shown a lot more capabilities, as Strofe said, to utilize his legs, roll outside the pocket.
JJ McCarthy was drafted before him, so just assuming because of what we saw at Michigan.
It'd be stupid to assume
that a first-round quarterback?
Year over year, that a first-round quarterback is going to be good. Because for every year that there's good first-round quarterbacks, look at the year prior. Look at the year prior. The Jordan Love class, great. Before that, not good. After that, not good. They all don't hit.
I just don't think we should be saying JJ McCarthy. I don't believe in JJ, but I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, no, the Vikings, they don't have a quarterback. So I think it's too soon to say that they moved on from Sam Darnold. They didn't try to get Aaron Rodgers. They obviously see something in JJ McCarthy.
I'm just so confused by your argument based off the fact that you said, hell no, the Packers aren't winning the division, goes to the Vikings.
No, it goes to the Lions, but he started talking about the Vikings at first, and he said the quarterback position.
The quarterback is a huge question mark, and I don't think he has the legs that Sam Darnold did. I think that's an important part. When it comes to the Lions, here's the difference. Obviously, the big knock on them right now is they lost both coordinators. What do they look like, right? It's internal promotion, so hopefully both offensively and defensively they can keep the same rhythm. That's the hope. But the big difference between the Lions and the Packers this year is the Lions are playing a first-place schedule. Are you aware who's on the Lions schedule that aren't on the Packers schedule?
Who?
The Kansas City Chiefs.
Uh-huh.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Los Angeles Rams. Those are three teams that the Lions need to go on the road to and play this year that the Packers don't need to. Okay. Also, keep in mind, that Week 1 matchup is going to determine the winner of the NFC North this year.
To the contrary, the Packers are playing better offenses this year. I think
than they were last year.
Top 10 offenses.
And then also defenses-wise. When you look at the defenses, they're playing, I think I want to say 8 games against top 10 defenses predicted for this season.
And again, look, every fan of every team is going to say, well, that guy's going to get better this year, and that guy's going to get better this year. But the Packers deserve more benefit of the doubt than other teams in football because they remain the youngest team in the NFL. These guys are going to take steps. A lot of them are going to take big steps.
I believe in the Packers
in 2025.
But you're not picking them to win the NFC North right now. You can't say,
I am. Yes, I am.
Okay,
I think they win the NFC North. I think they win Week 1 against Detroit. They have an early lead, and they are much better than people are
good for you. I don't have the confidence to win. I can't say the Green Bay Packers are going to win the NFC North right now because there's still too much to be seen. Now, if they win it, okay, great, fantastic. But right now, if I have money, which I do have money, but I ain't putting it on them because I refuse to bet against my Packers, I say the Detroit Lions are able to win.
I like to operate on certainties. And here's what I know for certain. The Packers have a top 5 play caller in the National Football League. Another thing I know for certain. Last year they had a top 5 defense in the NFL in year 1 of a new system. Year 2, well, those rookies that we saw just a little bit of last year are going to play an even bigger role. Evan Williams, Javon Bullard, and of course, Edgerrin Cooper under Jeff Hafley. Those are things I know for certain. And number 3, what I know for certain, Jordan Love did not play his best football.
I know that to be true.
I know that to be certain. That's a fact. And what I expect in 2025 is a big Jordan Love bounce back year. So if we operate under those 3 certainties, Kyle, right? Top 5 play caller in the NFL on offense, a top 5 defense from a year ago in year 2 of the system.
That's hard to make that jump to say they're going to be top 5 in a second year.
They were top 5. I know that for a fact.
No, to be consistent,
and year 2 in a system.
I'll say this:
be more comfortable.
Different competition. Harder schedule.
Sure.
It's hard to live in that certainty.
The Packers have to win 12 games to win the division minimum this year.
I agree with you on that. I think the important part to acknowledge, though, with this defense is we all had a hard knock on that defensive line last year, yes?
No, they didn't impress. They
didn't impress.
They impressed in 2 games.
But it was still a top 5 defense. Still a top 5 defense. Keep that in mind.
I have it in mind, but every year is different, so I'm not just going to assume that it's going to be a top 5 defense based off the changes that are happening.
Yeah, you can
and
assume
who
top
their
3.
opponents are.
The reason
here we go. Now we're just making stuff up.
Well, the confidence comes for you, Strofe, is the simple fact that the Lions lost their offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator. Again, they still got the guys. The Vikings don't have a quarterback, you think, because you don't believe their first-round pick in J.J. McCarthy is any good.
No.
And which is fine. I'm right there with you. But that's what your hope is. Your hope isn't because the Green Bay Packers showed you this or showed you that. You're hoping that the Green Bay Packers take the next step when they have guys that are solidified, bona fide dudes, and we got guys that we're trying to figure out what they are.
You know what I love about this conversation?
What is that?
Not once have we mentioned those lowly, awful Chicago Bears.
I mean, that's not worth me talking. They're garbage. Trash. Boo-boo. Bona fide scrubs.
Well, it's trash, boo-boo, bona fide scrub. Some people think that's hear Brad out.
Oh, wow.
That's true. I do.
Without Brad Nortman, We're not skipping Hear Brad Out next. He has recorded his Hear Brad Out for us on Kyle Brust-Norman. Don't go anywhere. Hear Brad Out. Even with him not here, 800-990-3776. If you love it or hate it, light up the Carbless Talk and text line. Hear Brad Out next on Kyle Brust-Norman.
This is Kyle Brust-Norman.
So they are lucky. Those other teams, whether it's Kentucky or whether it's Oregon or was it TCU?
That was TCU.
TCU, they're lucky I didn't play in that game. You got upset by a bad team, TCU.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
With an accident right now, basically on the ramp from 9th Street to 4394 northbound. So be careful with that. Otherwise, southbound 43 backing up from about Good Hope Road down past Silver Spring. Northbound is slowing from Fond du Lac Avenue up to Keefe. Westbound 94, you're seeing some delays from 25th Street all the way to Mitchell Boulevard. And then on southbound 41, backing up from Good Hope Road all the way down past Capitol Drive. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, scattered showers and storms, a low of 64. Tomorrow, scattered storms with a high of 83 at the lake, 90 inland. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
An in-depth conversation with the father of former Packers cornerback Jair Alexander.
If the Green Bay Packers offered a contract comparable with what the Ravens contract was offered, would he still be a Packer today?
Yes.
Wow.
His injury last year, I guarantee you 100%, had they taken that injury seriously when it happened, he would have been back for the stretch of the season at the end.
Listen back to the whole conversation on the all-new ESPN Wisconsin app or on ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
Erica, it's good to see you.
How are things at our amazing Germantown location?
Absolutely fantastic. We heard you had a bold idea. What is it?
We're celebrating our 45th year in business, so I think we should give away some natural diamonds. Wow, that is a bold idea. How many and how big? 3/4 of a carat. 9 natural diamonds, each one clarity enhanced for maximum brilliance. 1 diamond for each store.
How should we mount them, Erica?
We'll give them away as diamond pendants.
So each of the 9 Kessler stores will have their own diamond pendant to give away?
Yeah, and all a person will have to do is to walk into a store and register to win. Can a person travel to all 9 stores and register at each one? Yeah, why not? And people will have from now until July 28th to register.
I'm in.
Me too.
It's unanimous, and people should bring in all their old jewelry so that we can professionally clean it for them for free.
That makes so much difference.
For the location of the Kesslers nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Summer in Milwaukee means a couple of things: Brewers baseball and live music. Get the best of both when the Brewers take on the Rockies June 27th, featuring a post-game concert by Nelly. Then, the first 25,000 fans at the game on Saturday, June 28th, get a Pat Murphy Manager of the Year bobblehead, courtesy of Toyota. Get ready for a weekend you'll be talking about all summer. Get your tickets at Brewers.com.
Becoming a truck driver doesn't have to be complicated. At Schneider, we make it easy to get your commercial driver's license and start your new career. With our CDL apprenticeship training, you'll get paid to become a truck driver in just 5 to 6 weeks and have a Schneider driving job waiting for you when you've completed the program. Plus, during training, Schneider will provide transportation, lodging, and meals at no cost to you. Ready to get your career on the road? Learn more and apply today at SchneiderJobs.com.
$1,000. Exterior Pros, where bold meets built. Trust the pros and visit extpros.com or call 262-800-4274.
You're listening to Kyle Brust-Norman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there when I need her.
Live from Capco Park in Mequon, it's Kyle Brust-Norman. Alex Strofe threw out the first pitch tonight. Will he bounce it? Will he sail it? Will he throw a strike? You let us know what you think. You also need to let us know what you think on Kyle Brust-Norman. Without Brad Nortman, he still did his duty with all of his children that he calls them, all the Hear Brad Out ideas. He put one together. He recorded one before he was off for the rest of the week. It's time now to hear Brad out.
They say punters are people too.
Punters are worthy of breaking news.
No, really, that's what they say.
Raising awareness everywhere that punters are people too.
Okay, let's go to it. Time to hear from the punter. Time to hear Brad out.
All right, guys.
All right, guys. This is week 2 of Hear Brad Out Summerfest changes. Now, as a reminder from last week, we had 2 suggestions. Go back to 11 straight days and the karaoke stage for those who want to participate and show their musical acumen. And now, for this week, which is part 2 of 3, so get ready. We're going to have another batch next week. I got 2 suggestions for Summerfest, both Alex Strofe inspired. Okay, number 1. NFL Combine Day at the Gruber Law Offices Sports Zone, right? You got the hole-in-one challenge. You got the basketball court. You got hockey challenges. So many different ways, even pickleball. So many different ways that you can show your sports acumen. Might as well add in the NFL Combine Day. I think everybody that goes to Summerfest secretly wants to know how they would do. They want to know their RAS score. Well, we're going to give it to them. You got the bench set up. You got the 3-cone, the 40-yard dash. Everybody laughs at Alex Strofe with the 3-cone, but I want to see them do it. You get a couple carblesses in you. You might muster up the courage to try your own hand at the NFL Combine. I think it would be a joyful treat and a fun experience for everyone that does it. So we're adding NFL Combine Day to the Gruber Law Office's Sports Zone, and the winner, who has the highest RAS score of the day, their prize, 5-minute meet and greet with the band of their choice from that day. I'm not even sure we just hold this to one day. We might do this every single day of Summerfest. NFL Combine at the Gruber Law Offices Sports Zone. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, Summerfest Slumber Party. That's right, Summerfest Slumber Party. We all know
I'm intrigued.
I love it already.
Right across that little channel bay, whatever that is the Lakeshore State Park. Here's what I envision. Every night of Summerfest, Summerfest is usually a $20 ticket. For $100, there will be tents set up at Lakeshore State Park. So for the people that don't want to deal with the traffic, they don't want to deal with the hotel room, they just want to enjoy Summerfest and stumble on back to their own tent, gets to enjoy Summerfest.
Yeah, put a link in between them.
There's going to be a player of whatever, it could be like an indie band or something chill, something mellow, that puts on a nice little private concert for those who are part of the Summerfest Slumber Party. And you go there and you stagger onto your tent. I'm thinking this is limited to maybe 250, 300 people. So it's kind of an exclusive situation for the Summerfest Slumber Party. And not only that, you get the chill band at night. You get to rest under the peaceful stars and the waves of Lake Michigan. You wake up in the morning to a breakfast buffet. That's right. A breakfast buffet is set up for you. You just got to be up and out by 9 a.m. so you can clean it all up again for Summerfest goers the next day. So those are my 2 suggestions for Summerfest Part 2. Hear Brad Out. NFL Combine Day at the Gruber Law Offices Sports Zone, and the Summerfest Slumber Party at Lakeshore State Park right across the bay. You get to go there, $100. You stay the night. You cozy up in a tent. You get breakfast the next morning, a little private concert from probably a local indie guy, something chill, something to put you to sleep. Boy, I'll tell you what, with those 2, plus last week's karaoke stage and 11 straight days of Summerfest, we are taking the biggest musical festival on earth, and we are raising the stakes. Just wait for next week, when the big finale is for Hear Brad Out, for Part 3 of Hear Brad Out Summerfest.
Good job, Bradley. Good job. Listen, we better watch out. We may have a new marketing director for Summerfest or experienced guy. He's cooking.
NFL Combine Day is really great idea.
I mean, you got to sign a waiver.
Yeah, for the weights.
There's a lot of waiver issues here. You know what you should do with a bunch of drunk people? Make them cross a lake to get to their tent.
Hey, we did almost see Homer the elderly fall into the lake.
He was lost.
I love it. I love that second one. I love the what do you call it? Summerfest Slumber Party?
Slumber Party. That's
Slumber. I like that. Slumberfest. Nice. Well, I like that. I don't know how reasonable going across the lake is.
What do you mean they get a boat to take you there?
Yeah, but if there's 300 people, how many trips that boat make?
A boat? Dude, you can get a big boat.
I would sign up for that. That sounds like fun.
Of course you would.
The NFL Combine Day,
Is it just hitting you too hard because you're really bad at it?
Well, here's the thing. I think I'm in a whirlwind of emotions right now because my next athletic feat is just hours away from happening behind us here at Capco Park.
Feet, you mean embarrassment?
I sure hope not, but it's certainly possible. I think this was a good here right out.
It was fantastic.
What's going on with him?
He's cooking. He is cooking. Listen, the combine is a genius idea. You have it for the kids. You have it for the adults. You take pictures.
And you get a little football area for them to throw into the, the hole.
You get the Green Bay Packers to help be a sponsor. 2 big marketing brands of Wisconsin coming together. That is a great idea. Bradley Cook and the Slumberfest. Oh, that is an even better idea. He had me when he said, once he said breakfast in the morning and a little
There's
music.
no way you're staying at a tent at Summerfest. Who you kidding?
If Summerfest gives it to me for free, I'd do it because I love free food and a free experience. But I think that is great because for those who are coming from out of town to make this into a bigger experience, this is great. Brad, you cook. Summerfest is going to be calling you just like Quick Trip.
I love this as well. I love the Sports Zone enhancement. He did mention all the events that they already have. Why are we not having any football engagement when it's Wisconsin? Wisconsin is football. It's Packers.
They
it's
still
Badgers.
doing basketball?
They have hoops. I saw people just run around and shoot hoops out there.
Are you not doing
the Alumni Charity Challenge is postponed this year. They may bring it back. They may not.
It's
we'll
on
see what
hiatus?
happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Gotcha. You won last year, right?
No,
we lost. I lost the first time. 2-1 in my Alumni Charity Challenges.
Marquette.
Steve Novak?
Yeah.
No.
He was part of the team.
The team did. I did everything I needed to do. Actually, it was Kirk Penny who let us down.
Penny?
Kirk Penny let us down. But
it is windy.
It is windy. We're off the lake, Kyle.
Yeah, I got short, so that was a mistake.
What I do not like is the
looking at
Slumberfest.
Kyle's legs.
Yeah,
looking at Kyle's legs.
Smooth, ain't they? Smooth as a baby's bottom.
What's going on here? This isn't smooth.
Oh, well, I have injuries. That's from surgery. That's from a mosquito. That's from a surgery as well.
Yeah, your knees have been beat up.
Yeah, I got battle wounds, man. Had I not torn my ACL, I would have been D2.
Cool.
That's very cool. I know thyself.
Will, are you D3? Is this D3?
D3, yep.
How many home runs you hit at this park?
I hit 1 in a fall scrimmage, so it counts.
Hey!
It's a different team, so it counts.
He goes, so it counts.
Wait, did you not play? Were you bad?
No, I just don't hit home runs. It was kind of like a stroke of good luck that I even hit that one.
Not a power hitter, huh?
So were you batting 8th?
Yeah, I was a bottom of the order guy, defensive guy.
He was a catcher.
Yeah,
I
up the middle, you
understand
got to
this
value the defense first.
How many pass balls?
Will,
Not a lot.
can you show up here full uniform to catch my first pitch?
I mean, if they give me one, I am very in for that.
Do you not own
I need a
uniform?
Lakeshore Chinooks.
I don't have one
shirt.
on me.
No,
I also need a Chinook
you don't need to
shirt.
put anything on. You have the Jackson Churio T-shirt on as the Brewers head to the top of the 9th for Trevor McGill.
Come on, Trevor.
Let's go, Maggie.
4-2
Put him away.
to get the save.
Maggie,
Put him away.
We good with Maggie?
I don't know.
T-Mags?
We're trying too hard.
Does he have a nickname?
I think it should just be Trevor and McGill.
Gilly.
Call him Trevor.
Gilly.
Gilly. Yeah, I can do Gilly.
Isn't that the mascot here that's Chinooks? Isn't that Gilly also?
It is.
Why would I know that?
Because we're here.
Okay. So tell me how I would know it. Look around. How would I know? How would I know that a fish is named Gilly?
Well, fishes have gills.
I know, but how am I supposed to know?
Yeah,
He could be
Don't
the
you
Nook.
live close to here?
I don't
Don't
see
live
any
too
fish
far.
anywhere.
Well, the logo is a Chinook.
Yeah, it's a
Where?
Chinook.
Where's the? I don't even see the
hook
logo.
Up there, look at the ball under.
on the scoreboard?
Yeah.
Scoreboard watch for a moment.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay.
It's a
There's the
fish.
fish.
It could be hooky.
I'm going to go get some answers.
Well, hopefully we come back. The Brewers have it done, and we will react to what was an unbelievable outing again from Jacob Mizorowski. It's Kyle Bruston Nortman. Great here, Brad, out today from Brad Nortman.
Yeah, Brad.
More next.
You're listening to Kyle Bruston Nortman.
We've called him Whitey Tighties. We've called him the Hall Monitor. He's Jesse Nelson. Like he's just, I am Jesse Nelson. Kyle, you're Jesse Nelson.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We got a crash now on westbound 94 on the off-ramp to 25th Street. That's going to start to slow things down. Delays continue all the way out past Hawley Road, though. We've also got a crash on 4394 northbound, technically the 9th Avenue ramp to 4394 northbound. Delays along southbound 41, slowing down from before Good Hope Road all the way down to Capitol. Northbound slow from Watertown Plank Road to Hampton. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, scattered showers and storms, a low of 64. And tomorrow, scattered storms with a high of 83 at the lake, 90 inland. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Hey, it's Kyle Walson. Right now, UWD is running their home improvement season sale. Payments as low as $99 a month or no payments and no interest for an entire year. Call 414-410-2000 or go to universalwindowsdirect.com.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
At Potawatomi, where ways to win are endless, another chance to capture epic cash and prizes comes Friday, June 27th. It's the season finale blockbuster drawings. Watch your entries from Enchanted Spins, Unreal Treasures, and Boundless Bounty come together for drawings where $300,000 in cash and prizes is there for the taking. Be there to win your share. June 27th only at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. More info online. Must be 21 years old to play.
At Citizens Bank, community banking is you, growing your business with a partner who gets it. It's you, buying your first home with a lender who makes it easy. It's you, building a future with savings that work just as hard as you. And it's us, working together to strengthen our community. Because at Citizens Bank, community banking means you plus us. Visit us at citizensbankwi.bank. Citizens Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Hey, it's Kyle Bruston Nortman's Brad Nortman. Ready for a fresh ride? Tsunami Express Car Wash is now open in New Berlin. Surf to Tsunami Express and enjoy free washes, giveaways, and membership deals during our grand opening celebration now through July 6th. Tsunami Express uses best-in-class technology, making washing your car fun, fast, and easy. After your wash, enjoy our free premium amenities like powerful vacuums and air for your tires. Tsunami Express Car Wash. Wash, chill, repeat. Learn more at tsunamiexpress.com/New Berlin.
It's time for the Milwaukee Baseball Report on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by National Liquor Mart. Packed with the best beer, liquor, seltzer, and spirits deals in town. Located at 16th and National in Milwaukee. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. Where your satisfaction is their plan of action.
It was a great weekend on the road for the Brew Crew as they headed to Minneapolis and completed a sweep of the Minnesota Twins. The Brewers have caught fire this summer as they are 22-10 over their last 32 games, which is the best record in baseball during that time. Here's what manager Pat Murphy had to say after the 3-game sweep.
We understand when we play a certain way, meaning get on base, take the extra bases, do that. When we understand when we do that, we're a different team.
The Brewers will be back at home this week as they will take on the Pirates and the Rockies.
This has been the Milwaukee Baseball Report on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by National Liquor Mart. You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Kyle Brust and Nortman returns live from Capco Park. Alex Strofe, Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace hanging out with you today. Brad Nortman out. Will Summers filling in for me, running the show. And Ben Brust, Benny Buckets making an appearance at Capco Park.
His heart is beating. Look at him. He feels like it's
excited.
2000.
It's 2014 all over again.
Let's check the heart rate. Let's see if you moved me up a little bit.
So what we're referring to, Ben Brust
64.
just signed an autograph.
it didn't get me to
a
didn't get me to 100.
Employee who just graduated from UW-Madison, and he told Ben, he said, Ben, it's an honor to meet you. I remember where I was
Stroke's sad. I just
when you hit
stole
that
from
shot.
his day.
No. I love
didn't know who this was.
A day ahead of Made 'em Believe. You're getting recognized still for that one moment in the sun.
How about this?
Is he just going to completely ignore it?
Ben, that was amazing. I got to send that video out.
I did a podcast for Locked On Badgers to promote Made 'em Believe.
Yeah.
I learned more about myself that I didn't even know.
Oh, Jesus,
Like, what did you learn? You're riding on a high right now. I can't believe this kid was like, dude, you're the reason why I went to Wisconsin. Seeing you hit that shot. I was at Cafe Benelux with my family. We watched that shot go in. Like, dude, that's cool. That's pretty cool. And he asked for your autograph, which, I mean, it's worth
nothing. But to him, it's about the heart.
It is. It is.
Do you know what points per possession is?
Yes.
Yes. Greg Gard only talks about that.
So against the press, I was the points per possession rank 99th percent. Excellent.
Wow. That 99th percentile, so you were one of the best out there. Points per possession, you guys cool.
Overall half court, 94%.
Woo!
Excellent.
That's efficient. The team was cooking with you on the court.
Against zone, 1.4 points per possession, 98th percentile.
Dang.
Cool. And what else is anything?
Do they have any
good
defensive
ones?
ratings there?
This was just shooting. All he gave him was shooting.
Oh, he didn't need defense because, I mean, scoring is half the battle.
No, that's
people get benched.
I was out there for a reason.
People get benched when they can't play defense.
But I didn't play as a freshman because I couldn't play defense.
Yeah.
But what I did learn from this is I led the Big Ten in minutes played my senior year.
Really?
Wow.
And so how do you play the most minutes in the Big Ten at Wisconsin? You have to be able to stay on the court for defense.
That's true.
I didn't make mistakes. I didn't guard the best player, but I didn't make mistakes.
You did. I'll give you this, Ben. I will say this. I was a big fan when I saw that number one in the corner somewhere about to hit that three. There we go, Ben Bruss. That's what I'm talking about, baby. I used to get hyped for you. And now,
Career double-doubles, how many?
12.
Ooh, no, not that
12.
many.
Damn, I wish.
4?
Oh.
I thought 4 too. I had 5 according to Ryan of Locked On Badgers.
Oh.
One against Ohio State. That was the most proud
So,
of.
okay, hold on. I'm still stuck on the.
Sis, don't get
I'm still stuck on the most minutes in the Big Ten that year. So, who was the conference player of the year your senior year?
Maybe Nick Stauskas.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Wow.
You played more minutes than him.
I played more.
Trey
Michigan
Burke?
State. He was gone that year.
He was already gone. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was
but why
trying to
would
think.
Ben
What
come
about,
off the court though?
Was that Oladipo's year at Indiana?
Nope, that was the year prior.
But why would you take
I
him off
keep
the court?
aging you.
You do.
No. He legitimately, he was always a good offensive threat. Because
You don't need to tell me anything about Ben
He could drive
Bruss
to the
Badgers
basket.
He was a
once
bigger
in a while.
fan of me than you were.
Oh, 100. I'm not a fan of a dang dude who's younger than me. I'm cheering you. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's my idol. I would cheer on you. I'm like, look at that young man doing his thing.
Look at that young man.
Ben Bruss once signed an autograph for me. This is since I've known him, since I've been producing KBN. He signed a canvas and gifted
Did
it
I
to
give
me.
it to you? Did I end up giving that to you?
You did.
What did you do with that? Please tell me
so-
it's in the new apartment.
Wait. So when you signed it for me, I said, okay, I'm getting the new apartment soon. I'm going to hang it in the office. It's going to look great. I kind of forgot about it.
Where is it?
It's still sitting under a desk that I no longer use in our office. I need to go grab that.
Oh wait, in our office.
It's still in the Good Car Brands Milwaukee office?
Yeah.
And you begged me for that?
I did not beg.
Yes, you did. You said
I was
if
like, that's sweet.
If you don't take that in 2 weeks, can I have it?
Yeah,
and I
that did
never took
happen.
it from the office. So I said, all right, I
And
already
then you
have some
signed it
cool
for me.
memorabilia in my basement up. You could have it.
Thanks, Benny.
Wow.
Yeah, you've done
I
nothing
know, I
with
appreciate
it.
I honestly forgot about
Give
it.
it back.
Dang.
No.
Actually,
it says
when I go to the office
it
tomorrow,
says
I'm not going to be in the office. I was going to steal it back.
Ben, it says two stroke.
It's all right. I can scratch it out.
With what?
A Sharpie?
That doesn't matter.
It's white.
Give it to somebody who wants it and will utilize it.
I do want it.
I could have gave it to that man.
Yeah, that's true.
What was his name?
Trevor. What was it? John. Say your name for me, kid. What's your name? Tommy. I knew it was something with T. John. Tommy. I knew it was something basic.
Well, don't call him
But
basic.
he's great. But he's great. Yeah, he's unique. Yeah.
Nook Nation. He's a part of Nook Nation here
Nation.
as we're at
And we're
Capitol
a part
Park.
of Nook Nation. We've got some interesting developments from Nook Nation, by the way.
Oh, yeah, they're
that
great
everybody
guys.
needs to hear about.
Come on to the
I
game.
am not the only one throwing a first pitch anymore.
Kyle Wallace. Yeah.
Starting to lead off.
And I've been given permission to catch for you guys.
That is great. I'm
So
the
Ben
opener
Bruss
for the show.
is going to catch for both of us, and he is going to be the one to determine whether or not it's a strike.
No, the video will show that.
Yes, but you can determine it on the fly.
So,
Of course. If it is, I'll be an umpire.
So I guess my question is now, I don't want to embarrass myself like Struth over here. Can I practice? I haven't thrown a baseball in years.
I don't think it's fair for him to practice if I don't.
I
it's a
think
competition?
it's a competition.
Oh, okay.
You both can't practice since you both haven't thrown a baseball.
Fine. I don't need practice. I'm
choosing not to warm up, though.
That's true.
No, I'm stretching.
Are we calling him Struff the rest of the show?
I am listen, unlike Struff, unlike Struff, I'm actually a former high school athlete, a decent one, not a great one,
cool,
a decent, like a good high school, like a starter, and he's like, a cheerleader, like in the crowd
on the team because they didn't have cuts.
I did win most school spirit my senior year.
Yeah, see, you don't win that award when you're actually on the field playing because you're actually competing. And so I'm a former athlete.
Did you guys win any school superlatives? Ben probably won most athletic.
I won best smile and best body.
Smile for me. Best body? You can't say that about 17-year-olds.
Oh, we got the best cheeks.
I have the.
You're young for your grade, right?
No, I'm October 3rd, 1991.
I was thinking you were August for some reason. That's right. Okay, you're old.
So I was best smile and best body, and
best body.
I have to find my yearbook now.
Wait, hold on. I have to ask a question. So was there one winner or two winners?
There was a
male and female.
So there was a female that won best body.
She probably had a pretty good body. I mean, you're all the same age.
That's true.
No, you're right. Do they do best
weird.
body anymore? Because I had my shirt off.
Oh wow!
In the yearbook.
What was she wearing?
A bikini?
A sports bra, maybe?
Oh, they probably stopped that.
Wait a minute.
I'll be damned if my daughter has
I got to
something
find
like
this
that.
yearbook now.
Okay, I have some more follow-ups.
Go ahead.
They objectified y'all in the high school.
I would say
I'm
Benny,
good with it.
But Benny, you're an attractive guy. You
Thank
do have
you.
a great smile. I would
Thank you.
assume you were in good shape. You went D1.
Yeah, you had to be in excellent
probably
shape.
had a great body. Was she? Did you date her?
No. I think she was a swimmer at Kentucky.
Oh,
also
big
a good
shoulders.
athlete.
Probably great shoulders. Those swimmers
Yo,
got them broad shoulders.
I
I ain't seen the
Great
pictures.
shoulders.
I'm just saying.
Great shoulders.
Of the body parts, you could have said that about shoulders. I'm fine.
No, you ain't a lie though.
I'm telling you,
the swimmers.
Yeah, them girls be broad. I couldn't date a swimmer.
She was good looking. Were
Too
you
broad a shoulders.
scared?
Wait,
yeah,
isn't that
the
just
shoulders
like?
scared me.
Isn't that just best?
Damn.
Isn't that just like best looking?
No, best.
No, because you could have a
You can have a
teeth
banging
issue.
body. You can be a butterface. Everything look good, butterface.
A good from far, far from good.
I'm okay now. I'm uncomfortable.
Why? I mean, it's
This
the
is
truth.
true. Yeah, a lot of
Truth
people walking
hurts.
around there. You ain't never
Best
said, "Dang."
body and best smile. How about you? What'd
They
you win?
objectified.
I didn't win anything.
I won a lot.
Really?
Most annoying.
Close. What would be the equivalent
Class
of that?
clown.
Bingo. Yep, class clown. Most school spirit.
I got
Loser.
votes, but I didn't win anything.
Oh, my college roommate, who you guys claim I snitched on.
You claim you did. What you mean?
Me and him won best bromance.
Cool.
Wait, best bromance, and you told
you
that
really-
man's girlfriend about him cheating on her?
I don't think I told his girlfriend.
You told
I
your
think I
told your
my
girlfriend that got back
and
to
knowing
my
that's your
ex-girlfriend.
So you didn't tell your ex-girlfriend, "Hey, don't tell this," but.
I didn't lead with that. I was like, oh my God, you'll never believe what I just saw.
biggest mouth.
And then she went, "Oh my gosh, guess what your boyfriend just did?"
No, she won best smile, I think. So anyway.
Yeah, this was again a graduating class of 25 people.
113 and my GPA was 109th.
Damn.
Are you kidding me?
No.
No
That's how
wonder
bad it
why you
was.
only got into certain schools.
Stevens
Bro,
Point and
did you
Racine,
not?
I
Did
believe.
you not try?
No.
Because you got like a really good ACT score.
I did, yeah.
It's official. The Brewers are winning.
Yeah.
4-2. Trevor McGill with the save.
Best body.
That's great.
I can't get over that.
No,
that's absurd.
What's wild? The best body is kind of weird, but the fact they had them. Somebody said, "Hey, can you take a picture of these two teenagers with their shirts off or a sports bra on?" So
I
we
was
can
an
put it in the
adult.
yearbook?
I was 18.
I was on a
You
yearbook.
graduated high school 2009? 2010.
Stop aging me.
So you, in 2010, you were literally like a Hollister model for Mundelein High School's yearbook.
There you go. I have the yearbook. I gotta find it.
You went
I'm
to school
so
with somebody
thrown
I
off.
know. I'm gonna ask her about. She said actually I already asked her about you. I'm gonna ask her for the yearbook though.
Starts with them.
Yeah, Myra.
Yeah.
Yeah, Myra.
She was very smart.
Oh, Myra's very intelligent.
Very smart. I don't know how.
She's a cheerleader.
You guys are doing a show for yourselves right now. Just
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that.
Myra. And Myra, I guess.
Yes, but we are talking about my best body and best smile and your annoyance.
Yeah, class clown, most school spirit were my wins, yeah.
We talked Jacob Mizorowski on the other
Best
side.
body.
Yeah. Get over it, man. I'm hot. Next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman.
Ben's pretty good at impersonations.
Hey, he's
Quotes.
pretty good.
I will give him that.
Either
I'll give
crush
him
him
that.
or suck at him.
He's pretty good at faking it.
Yeah, Yeah, being a faker.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. The 2025 Delzer ESPN Milwaukee Open is back at the Bog. Tune in all day on July 15th for our ESPN Milwaukee crew having fun and hitting the links. The 2025 Delzer ESPN Milwaukee Open is sponsored by Carbless, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, Fifth Third Bank, Cider Heating, Plumbing and Electrical, Gruber Law Offices, Welke's Milwaukee Florist, and Jet Out. Join in on the fun July 15th on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
Got an unused car, truck, or SUV just sitting in your garage? Now's the time to act. Your vehicle donation to Rawhide Youth Services provides essential mental health care for youths facing trauma and behavioral challenges. Your help is needed right away. Your vehicle could be the key to a young person's fresh start. Don't wait. Donate today at rawhide.org or call 1-800-RAWHIDE. Empty your garage. Fill a young life with hope.
You love her twice as much today as the day you married her, right?
Welcome to Kessler's.
Live comedy on Okauchee Lake. Join us for dinner and a show at the Golden Mast on June 27th with comedian John DeBoer. Get your tickets at goldenmastin.com. Enjoy a night of laughter and amazing food at the Golden Mast, your place on the lake. goldenmastin.com.
Injured? Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
This fall, there's only one place to be, Camp Randall Stadium. Wisconsin football returns with can't-miss matchups, including Maryland, Iowa, Washington, and more. From the first touchdown to jump around and the celebration of the fifth quarter. Experience the traditions and unforgettable memories that make Wisconsin football so special. Single-game tickets are now on sale. Lock in your spot today by visiting uwbadgers.com or call 1-800-GO-BADGERS. Wisconsin football game day starts here. We'll see you at Camp Randall.
Your current car? Soon to be your old car. A new car? Better start looking. But you've got this. Just like Associated Bank's got you with free credit score and score monitoring on most new consumer checking accounts. Because when you know you need to make a big purchase, knowing your credit score puts you in the driver's seat. You've got this with free credit monitor from Associated Bank. See associatedbank.com/checking or ask a banker for details. Member FDIC.
Red, White, and Vroom. Celebrate freedom with horsepower at American Place Casino, located in Waukegan, Illinois. Don't miss your chance to win a 2025 Ford Mustang Dark Horse Premium. Free bonus entries daily, June 20th through July 5th. New members, listen up. Join AP Rewards and grab 25 bonus entries daily during the promotion period. And don't miss the grand finale, drawing for the Mustang on Saturday, July 5th. Visit AmericanPlace.com to learn more. Must be 21 years of age or older. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, crisis counseling and referral services can be accessed by calling 1-800-GAMBLER, 1-800-426-2537.
Hey, this is Mike from Infinity Exteriors. Buying a roof, siding, or windows can feel overwhelming. Hidden costs, confusing contracts. We don't play that game. We educate you so you can decide. And when you know the facts, Infinity Exteriors is the clear choice. Since 1997, we've installed peace of mind with no surprise upcharges, flexible budgets, and immediate financing. Infinity Exteriors, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Visit infinityexteriors.com.
Make plans to stop by Third Ward Beer Garden at Catalano Square. Experience Milwaukee's favorite beer garden, the perfect spot to meet up with friends in the Third Ward. Open Wednesday through Sunday with live music Thursday through Saturday. Good times and great vibes await at Third Ward Beer Garden.
Do you worry about how much someone drinks?
Do you feel neglected or unloved? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you are not alone.
Al-Anon and Alateen can help. Call 1-866-200-0223 or visit alanon.org/help.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
His 8th strikeout of this game, and about as fired up as you'll see him running back into that first base dugout.
It is final. Brewers win 4-2. That audio courtesy of our sister station 620 WTMJ. Jacob Mizorowski 3-0 in 3 starts, 5 innings today, 2 hits, none earned, 8 Ks, 2 walks, only 3 hits in 3 starts. He is incredible. I mean, it's amazing what he's been able to do at the big league level. And I would say if you want to see Jacob Mizorowski, nerds like me like going to Pitching Ninja, and I was so thrilled when I saw Pitching Ninja and the Brewers collab on Instagram of highlights of Jacob Misiorowski's pitching, because it can't be shown to enough people how great he has been.
I think the significance of this is, the game, fantastic. We won. We beat Paul Skeens today. But the big thing is this. That place was sold out for a Wednesday game, day game. We're not talking
42,000 plus.
We're talking about in the month of June. We're not talking about
and you know when they do the thing where it's like, 42,000 people. No, you look at the crowd. It was packed
on a Wednesday day game. This isn't down the stretch when you're trying to make a playoff run, game 150 something out of 162. This is in the middle of June. I can promise you this is probably the biggest attendance for a day game in the month of June on a Wednesday, maybe in franchise history. That is what he is doing. Everybody's going to be talking about on SportsCenter, wherever you see on Twitter, social media, about Jacob Misiorowski against Paul Skeens today. This is a big deal. I'm not saying he's going to win the NL Cy Young.
He's going to be the Rookie of the Year.
He might be shooting up to Rookie of the Year.
No, he today still was the odds-on favorite before the game.
But my biggest thing is this. When he came up, I didn't think he was going to be this good. I thought he was going to be good. I thought he was going to have some bumps. He is pitching like an ace, and I don't feel like
it's so funny.
He's going to have some games, but I think what we're seeing is what you're going to get. You're going to see a guy that through the first time facing batters, he's going to have them baffled, just all twisted around. That second time around, we'll see. But I'm telling you this right now. An ace is born already. It's crazy.
An ace is born. I like that.
Ben Bruss, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe here for Brad Nortman. Part-time Will is running the show. There is something so funny about Misiorowski is because he's kind of got like the Strofe goofiness. Like, he's tall.
Yeah, in terms of body work.
Like he can't run.
Yeah,
when he runs off the, like, you know how pitchers walk off the mound all swaggy? He jogs off and like yogs off in the most unathletic way. But the way he's able to pitch a baseball, I don't care how he looks running. He's unbelievable for the Brewers right now. And Will, do you have access to our Twitter?
Yes, I do.
Is this the most June Brewers baseball you've watched in the last 10 years? Yes or no? I want to know where people are at on June Brewers baseball. Because I can't remember a time when they brought somebody up like this in the middle of the season that's made you so compelled. And then if you watch the Brewers, the last couple of starts for Misiorowski, it was a 5-run fifth or fourth, I want to say, against the Twins. It was a 4-inning, a 4-run second inning, 9 batters up against Paul Skeens. Like, they're doing some things that compel you not just to watch them one day, but to keep coming back for more. Like, they're a fun team. They're fast on the base pads. Sal Frelick's been great in the leadoff spot. You're seeing, like, the back end of the order produce. Christian Yelich is 6th in the NL in RBIs. If I told you that a month ago, you wouldn't have believed me. He is 6th in the NL in RBIs.
I mean, you have 8 in one game. That can help.
It definitely helps. And what they're able to do with the roster turnover, signing absolutely nobody. Nobody. I don't want to get ahead
we signed Jose Quintana.
That was a trade.
No, it was not. Nestor was a trade. We signed Jose.
They are 45-36.
Listen, remember
9 games above 500.
And they started 0-4.
They sure did.
And the panic meter was crazy.
They started 0-4. This I'm telling y'all, and this organization is so many leaps and bounds better than what they were when we were kids.
It can't be overstated what's happened since the calendar flipped to June. Right? The winning streaks, the bats coming alive. You mentioned Benny. Christian Yelich has been on an absolute tear since the calendar flipped to the month of June. Joey O is now on a 8 or 9 game hitting streak, a guy that rounds out the bottom of the order because Pat Murphy couldn't trust him. Now, Pat Murphy was steadfast. He said almost after every game, it's going to come for Joey Ortiz, and it has. The rejuvenation from moving around that lineup a little bit, putting my guy Sal Frelick at the top of the order. Bryce Terang has had some moments offensively. And defensively, we knew how good this team was a year ago with multiple Gold Glove winners. But it is.
Don't forget the Platinum Glover.
Oh, true that. The Platinum Glover.
Bryce Terang.
Bryce Terang at second base. But I mean, what this team has done the last month is so fun. And I think we just need to issue a warning for some of those baseball fans, which is fine. Every baseball fan's different. It's a long season. But a lot of fans wait until after the All-Star break to wake up, right? Wake me up after the All-Star game. I'm waking you up now.
I've been awake all season.
Wake up now, because this Brewers team is really fun, and they're within striking distance of the first-place Chicago Cubs.
Something else that's really fun is Road America, America's National Park of Speed, conveniently located between Madison, Green Bay, and Milwaukee. It's in Elkhart Lake. It's an amazing, beautiful 14-turn road circuit, 4 miles plus, the largest in North America. Kids 16 and under are free with a paying adult at the gate. When you go to the concession stand, it feels like you're at the state fair. So if you haven't reserved some camping space for one of the races in this schedule, you have to. You can do whatever. You can bring your own food. You can bring your own booze. You can have a golf cart. You can drive a moped around. It's literally like a playground for adults and kids alike. All the drivers that I talk to at Road America love coming there. Not just because of the Midwest hospitality, because it's something to do for them and their family when they come to the racetrack. Cheese Capital Cup this weekend. Get your tickets at roadamerica.com. When we come back, it's the 414 hour at 4. Are the Bucks going to do anything at all significantly to help this team and Giannis? The NBA draft is tonight. I'll be catching the first pitch for Kyle Wallace and Alex Strofe at the Lakeshore Chinook game. We're back in 2 minutes on 94.5 ESPN and YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee. It's Kyle Brust and Norman.
KBN's the show that...
Big delays along southbound 43 coming in from Capitol Drive all the way down through the Marquette and over the high-rise bridge down to the KK River. Northbound from the Marquette, going to be slow all the way up to Keefe. Things are really backing up right now as the game is letting out. We've got westbound 94 backed up out of the Marquette all the way to Hawley Road. The eastbound side hitting the brakes at 76th Street all the way through the Stadium interchange as well. And southbound 41 heavy from Good Hope Road all the way down to Capitol Drive. Traffic is brought to you by Comfort Awnings. Extend your outdoor space with the retractable awning or screen like I did with my friends at Comfort Awnings. Custom designed to fit your home. Get your free estimate at comfortawnings.com. And check out the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight. Scattered showers and storms, low of 64 tomorrow. Scattered storms, a high of 83 at the lake, 90 inland. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Sip into a flawless summer. Hey, it's KBN's Brad Nortman. Let carbless, ready-to-drink cocktails be your passport to pool parties, patio hangouts, cookouts, and pure summer bliss. Carbless is here to spark a summer of flavor and fun. 0 carbs, 0 sugar, just 100 calories, and of course, all the good vibes. From fruity flavors to refreshing fizz, Carbless stands out in a sea of same-old seltzers. See what flavors fit your summer. Find your bliss today at drinkcarbless.com and enter to win a flawless summer prize pack today.
It's WTMJ's Debbie Lazaga for Comfort Awnings. This summer, I'm getting relief from the hot Wisconsin sun whenever I need it with my motorized retractable awning from Comfort Awnings. Sensors are also available that detect strong winds and rain to extend or retract your awning. They even protect against UV radiation so you can safely enjoy the outdoors all summer long. Family owned and located in Burlington, Comfort Awnings expertly installs custom awnings that fit your home and style. Right now, you can receive $400 off your awning or screen. Call 414-AWNINGS or visit comfortawnings.com.
Hey, this is Jen Latta. You're listening to 94.5 ESPN, WKTI, and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and streaming live at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
It's the 414 hour at 4 live from Catco Park, the home of the Lakeshore Chinooks on KBN.
Nook Nation, what's going on?
Nation, baby.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe in for Brad Nortman. The poll is out on Twitter at KBN ESPN. Is this the most Brewers baseball you've ever watched in the month of June? Right now, 50-50, very early in the voting. Look forward to seeing these results come in. I think you put it really nicely, Kyle, about what we're seeing. Like, it's so weird to be a fan of the Milwaukee Brewers and to have somebody like Jacob Misiorowski who everywhere you look, you're seeing him. And it's not just in the state of Wisconsin. It's going to be the lead of ESPN. It's going to be the lead, like when you open up your phone, your algorithms, if you like sports, naturally there's going to be some statistic that is crazy about what he's been able to do in 3 starts. He's going to pop up in your feed. Has there ever been a more exciting young player? Like, when's the last time there was this much excitement for a young Milwaukee Brewer? 800-990-3776.
I can tell you, the last time the whole state was just so excited to see somebody was Ryan Braun. When Ryan Braun made his major league debut, everybody was excited to see exactly what he was going to do. But in between,
did he deliver this?
Oh, no, Ryan Braun, I believe he hit a home run in the first series he was in. He delivered. He definitely delivered. But this is different because it's one thing when you deliver with good at-bats. It's another thing when you're a pitcher, you're on the mound, and you got to get guys out. You got to get 3 outs, and you're doing it by throwing 100 miles per hour. You're doing it by throwing a 92-mile-per-hour changeup. Like it's crazy.
The 96-mile-per-hour cutter/slider.
Yeah, like that is like, wow, that is must-see TV. So the last time the Milwaukee Brewers had any type of anticipation or excitement for a player being called up to the majors, it was Ryan Braun. That was in like 2007, I want to say, or something like that. So that's how long it's been. It's been almost 20 years since we had this level of excitement. Jackson Chourio, we were excited for, but he started the season with the Milwaukee Brewers. Jacob Misiorowski, he got called up, and he delivered for the Milwaukee.
Hold on a minute. Bumps your question for a moment. Because I think it's underselling.
I don't like when he says bumps.
I needed to do it. It's the 414-hour phone.
There it is.
I think we need to give Jacob Misiorowski the proper credit, which would be this. There has not been this much excitement for a singular Milwaukee Brewer since 2008 when CC Sabathia arrived. That's the last time the entire city rallied around a player the way I think Milwaukee is realizing the greatness of Jacob Misiorowski. And remember, that broke a 26-year drought of not making the postseason when Sabathia came to town. That's how good he was in his half season with the Milwaukee Brewers, and then obviously went on to sign that massive deal with the Yankees that following offseason. But there was insane excitement around him for obvious reasons. I think that's the level Jacob Misiorowski is at, and that might even be still underselling it.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be a Milwaukee Brewer, right? Like, you knew Sabathia was a rental.
Right? There was an expiration date.
The circumstances were so different. Like, Sabathia energized you because you're like, oh, man, we got this big horse out here. But Jacob Misiorowski is mesmerizing. I'm just like,
all right, let's take it a step further. Outside of baseball, when have you been this excited about a young player?
Oh, man.
The quarterbacks?
I think you eventually got there with Giannis.
You got there with Giannis.
It took so long.
Jabari Parker's debut was probably something that was highly anticipated here in Milwaukee. But outside of that, man, because the Packers are always drafting, in the 20s or in the high teens, and you got your quarterback sitting. This level.
It's a good point from a Packers standpoint. Like, the quarterback is the king of all talk, unless you draft a defensive edge number 1 overall, which the Packers are never in a place to do so. I can't think. I mean, Jordan Love's debut, not when it was the Chiefs, but when he was the starter.
But it wasn't like
week 1 against the Bears.
That was more curiosity than it was excitement.
Even Aaron Rodgers' first start as a Packer,
and nervousness too, because of what we had known about the offseason prior for Jordan Love and the lack of excitement that we felt from the beat writers. Like, there wasn't a ton of certainty of he's going to be the guy. He showed that he could be a guy that became a franchise quarterback.
Yeah, and again, within his first 3 starts, even with Aaron Rodgers, he showed he was good. But Misiorowski is
I'm just searching
TV
right now.
Like
hang on. I want to make sure we're not overselling.
No.
I know we're not overselling, but I want to see what's the closest. Like, is there a freshman that came into Marquette or Wisconsin?
Nope.
Because none of them have been top five players in the country.
If Tyler Hero would have came to Wisconsin, a lot of people probably would have been hyped to see him.
But now we're talking about ifs.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm telling y'all, this is the biggest debut I have seen. And before, if you would have asked me, is this the biggest debut in Wisconsin before he went?
What about the olds? The olds got to help us out here. 809.
Kareem, baby.
Kareem.
That's a great way to.
What about
I love the olds.
Where's Homer at? The Kareem.
That's immediately what I thought of.
Maybe
like
Kareem.
What if the 1982 Brewers team?
Maybe Gary Sheffield, maybe being a debut that you wanted to see, but
you don't like the olds?
Problems. That's the fact.
No, I like the olds. I don't like calling them the olds.
Why not? That's true.
It's true. You can call all right. Anybody who's going to be an up and coming radio person, if you're listening to this and I'm still on the air, you can call me an old.
Yeah, if I'm 70, I'm old.
Yeah, Homer's that. Yeah, he's an old.
He's an old guy.
Well, you could call Homer an old. I don't have a problem with that.
He's a goodie, but he oldie.
But we also have listeners who are olds, and that's great. I want the olds to educate us on things we might be missing, so we're not just talking about Jacob Mizorowski.
You're only as old as you feel.
No, it is. No, that's not true. Not true at all. You can fall
Andrew
over any
Bogut.
Day. No,
Glenn Robinson.
Bogut's real.
See, now Big Dog, I would say Big Dog. Probably we were too young for Big Dog, but I think Kareem probably had the excitement because the Milwaukee Bucks were a fresh organization at that time. I think it was the first year. That's when we won the coin toss over the Suns.
I'm also seeing a Ron Dane, but was it freshman year Ron Dane?
Not freshman
debut?
year. No.
That's what I'm saying. It's what debut in Wisconsin is bigger than Jacob Mizorowski?
Yeah, we wanted to see the Kansas Cannon.
Oh, that's a good one.
Dude, the Illinois game was electric.
He did not disappoint. He did not disappoint. He disappointed after.
Yes, he did.
I think he was 21 of 23, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions.
I thought we were winning national championship.
That's a really good one, Kyle.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't want us to just forget about history.
No, we're young. That was good.
We need the old.
I mean, Sal Frelick's debut was super exciting.
Shut up.
It was. I was there.
He was amazing.
He caught a ball in the outfield. He hit a home run.
Run. Yeah.
Who?
From Ann.
What do you got here, Ann?
The Minister of Defense.
Reggie.
Oh yeah, I bet you that debut was excitement. I was again too young to know what.
I was not.
But again, here's the hard part about this comparison: is Reggie White, as amazing as he was throwing people aside and getting to the quarterback, it's not something that you can replicate every play. Mm-hmm. The ball is in the pitcher's hand, and he's in control of the game for that half inning that he's out there, and you're seeing him that's the thing. That's why it's hard to compare. That's why you go quarterbacks because they have the ball in their hands. I'm struggling here to think of anybody in their debut that has commanded this much attention and not only because I keep saying the word debut, he's 3 starts in and he's giving up 3 hits. Yeah. 3 hits, and what is it? He's 16 innings?
5, yeah. Yep.
5 and 6?
Yep.
Wow.
16 innings, 3 hits,
and
2 earned runs.
2 singles and a home run, right?
3 hits today.
Gotcha.
Or am I crazy now? No. 3 hits because it was a walk and a home run. So, yeah, I guess 4 hits.
Regardless,
you get my point.
It's just impressive, and I'm standing on it. For me, in my sports history here in Wisconsin, this has been the biggest debut.
Ben Sheets.
Yeah, Ben Sheets was electric.
He's a dog.
The Slim Reaper debut.
And so
from Jay.
But I'm telling you, if Ben Sheets was throwing like Mizorowski, that would have been.
He's calling Mizorowski the Slim Reaper.
Our guy Luis mentions Ben Sheets as well.
I love me some Ben Sheets. But no, this is impressive. And to come through the way that he did and deliver the way that he did, I'm telling y'all, I can't wait to just see him every time he's on the mound. I love watching the highlights.
Yeah, and now I'm already thinking, how have I not been to one of his starts?
Well,
you had to work today.
That is true.
And the other time was that Thursday.
One time was in Minnesota.
Yeah.
And then the debut against the Cardinals was a Tuesday, I believe. Couldn't miss Are You Smarter Than Ben Brown?
Thursday.
Another pitcher who had a debut that a lot of people were looking forward to. It didn't sell out, but it was a lot of people there because San Francisco came to town. Barry Bonds was on the hunt, I think, for his 700 whatever home run.